mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't eat shit out of my fucking ass.
Hi.
Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it.
Forever 901 TN. Big ups, dude. I see you.
I want to mail you a spoon.
I am Gothic. I am World of Warcraft.
Those are sexist.
I
Those
am
are- those
Tekken
are-
3.
I am who I am. I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Based.
Fucking eat it. Oh, he's doing a
I
meme.
am
Oh,
Gothic.
this is cringe.
I am World of Warcraft.
Eat it.
Shorty rock to the beat for your boy.
Oh boy. Hello, guys. Hello, hello.
For your boy.
Rock to the beat for your boy.
I want money. I want tips.
Hey, Japanator.
Pay my taxes. Eat a dick.
Will you?
Easy to eat.
Will you?
My tax attorney.
Damn. How times have changed.
YouTube views. Fucking pointless. What can I do? I'm screwed. I want to do a fundraiser to pay my tax on Twitch. Violated the rules.
Get that ass banned.
What a bitch. Dumba. It's not my fault. Dumba. It's not my fault.
It was
YouTube.
It was
Taxes.
It was
Detractors.
It was
Cinema.
It was
Copyright strikes. Not my fault. Phil, you know, with all this going on, we really want you to.
What's the lore behind this cat footage? Her ex-boyfriend
If you're not aware, just
had a car with like subwoofers in it, speakers, and they did a hair flip, hair trick video
gaming headphone.
to show off the speakers. That's pretty much it.
I might have to sell my house.
Shorty rock to the beat for your boy.
Dumba.
Okay, how about we get started?
For your boy.
So in case for whatever reason you don't know, DSP did a oopsie poopsie
I want tips.
and
Taxes.
showed some stuff. Big ups to the music guys as always. We'll check it out briefly.
So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's help, let's tip. They do it, great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal tax. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
Dude, this voice.
Clarify, I appreciate all contributions. The only real income that I make on this channel is memberships and the contributions you guys give me during this live stream once a week. Outside of that, the vast majority of videos on this channel,
Hate
I don't
Army
make ad
has the
revenue
best
on because
version.
we're watching other people's content, and these end up getting claimed, and therefore, yeah, I don't get much out of it. So if you like this show, I really don't give a shit. All right? Is the audio sounding like it's breaking up for you guys? Because it sounds like it's breaking up for me. The weird part about that is I've been gaming all week and not had this
Let me
problem.
see.
The last time I had the problem was when I
I
was
want to
doing
make sure it
reacting
doesn't
to
show
videos.
anything.
Is it the YouTube app that's having this problem?
Okay,
How does
this
the
should be
audio
good,
sound
actually.
to you guys? It sounds to me like it's actually...
All right, big up. So we're gonna go with Hate Army. Because why not?
So guys, number one, I have to pee. And number two, again, guys, if you like the content, please support it. Right now, we have gotten no
we're
support
good.
whatsoever since this stream started. It was all from the podcast earlier. All right, I would appreciate anything, whether it be a super chat, a membership, gifted membership, or a tip. We still have 2 hours left to go through, so thank you guys. I'll be back in just a minute. Hold on, let me mute the mic here.
Let me mute the mic. Why does it take him that long to do that? Okay, he's back. He's back.
Okay, guys, I am back. We're going to resume. Again, I have nothing to shout out. So, if you guys could support the stream today, I would really appreciate it.
Hint, save the house.
It's very simple here. Oh, I do have a tip to shout out. It just popped up. I do see some people in chat. They're criticizing the show.
He's so disgusting.
Right? I have to understand something. I don't pick the clips. Okay? I will say this. Once we get to the submissions tier, I have actually been more selective of what we watch in that tier as of late. If you haven't noticed, usually I'll pick a few in there that I think are better to watch. And I may do that again. We'll probably just pick
Dude, what are the odds that he says this before this pops up on the screen?
Press play, watch a few clips, and then maybe I'll...
It's like the universe was having a giggle. Having a fucking laugh, mate.
But
what are the chances of that?
The ones from people who are the biggest supporters. They...
That shit lined up perfectly.
Control the ships, essentially, right? So if you think that this stuff
Kinda
is very
sus,
good,
yeah.
then please become a member.
I've been seeing people say that they think it could be fake.
And suggest,
like he planned it
for yourself.
I don't know.
This is not a show of me picking clips to react to. You know what I'm saying? It's never was. It's in your hands, right? In addition, people have suggested to change the format.
That is really suspicious, though.
Of the show to have it be like open submissions and stuff. Sadly, number one, that would be insane amounts of trolling, right? Probably bad clips we can't even be watching.
What are the odds, bro? This is perfect.
In trouble for
are you
watching
kidding me?
Troll shit like that. Sadly, I just don't have a mod team big enough to...
Yeah, I don't know. That's the other thing, too, Raid. That's a good point. Why would he put his channel at risk for something like this?
Open submissions and
like, I feel like if he was going to do a troll, it would be something very unfunny.
Stuff like that. I just
like,
don't.
on purpose.
There are many other...
Like, if he was to do it on purpose.
Streamers, they do...
It would have been like, oh, it's an evil AJ video or something. It wouldn't have been this.
Like this. But it's just... They have
I don't
team
know.
of people
I think it's just a happy little accident. The universe was having a giggle.
Suggest the ones for them to watch on stream. I don't have that. I don't have those means. I'm a small time guy, so
sometimes shit happens.
I do the best at what I got, right? And okay, you guys. Some people are saying, well, we're actually not blaming you. Don't worry. I appreciate that. At the same time, it's like I understand that some people say, well, I don't like the clips. Well, that's a problem that could be fixed, right?
Nice.
If you think there's much better content that we could be watching, become a submissions tier member.
This is so stupid. If you don't like my show, give me money so that maybe you can like it. What does that even mean? That's so fucking dumb. Big ups, Mr. Matt.
Suggest the clips. You get
for the
2
7
clip
months.
suggestions a week, right? Or if you become an Ultra member, we're guaranteed to watch whatever you see.
That's like if I don't like Star Wars, I'm supposed to buy a bunch of Star Wars shit.
So I did receive my first tip
because
of the
maybe
stream.
it'll get better. What? Get the fuck out of here.
A $2 tip from the Budweiser Frogs message. He says, props to that cat who has a deep meow. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you to the Budweiser Frogs for a $2 tip.
Really
I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude, we got the bag, like the bag combo, the curated content combo. I don't pick the clips combo. This is like perfect. I can't believe how I actually didn't see the preamble to this. So I'm surprised how perfectly this lines up. And I can see why some people think it's fake.
Yeah, Derek, I had seen that you had said that game.
We even got Derek in the chat.
I didn't know what it was a Switch exclusive game.
We even got a Derek mention.
I didn't care what that game was. Okay.
Wow.
Ready to continue?
How perfect is this?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 69.
I like how you couldn't hear him.
This is now part 3, and we are going to wrap up the Ultra member submissions for the week. Let's start. Carl Sagan's greatest speech. I don't know a lot about Carl Sagan, honestly.
He's live, by the way, but we'll get to him later.
Carl Edward Sagan was an American astronomer and science communicator. His best-known scientific contribution is his research on the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Sagan was a popular public advocate of skeptical scientific inquiry and scientific method. He pioneered the field of exobiology and promoted the search for extraterrestrial intelligent life. Well, there you go. All right. Cool.
Since when does he read the description like that?
Let's continue. Here we go. Let's hear it.
Vantage point.
I don't know. It is a little suspect. I gotta say.
Interest.
All right, get ready, guys.
Oh my God. Well, I guess I gotta ban someone. I guess we gotta ban someone, guys. It's time to ban someone. Someone literally edited in a clip into that. Yeah. Some fucking asshole.
Dude,
edited
it was right at the beginning.
clip into that because I actually fast forwarded through it and that wasn't there. So now I gotta ban someone from fucking doing
So was that... See, I don't have the original video.
video submission. Sorry about that. Obviously
But was that only like a 2-second part? 5 seconds into the video?
now
And then the rest of the video was normal, just in case like he skipped halfway through the
I'm not
video,
gonna
he
be
didn't see
uploading
anything?
that video to YouTube. And I'll do my best. I'll probably edit that out of the archive stream as well.
It was 2 seconds.
moron.
Oh, big up, Steve. So yeah,
Well,
I guess
what can you do? What's weird about that?
I guess he just skipped to the middle of the video
It's
and
from
didn't see
3
it.
months ago, and it has 5,500 views. So it's like, how would you have known? This must be a troll video, not for me.
What?
This was a troll video made for.
Bro, there was photos of Derek on it. What are you talking about? There's photos of Derek. What, right? What? It says Derek. Okay, it's for someone else.
This was a troll video made for someone else,
What a
and
fucking
someone
weirdo.
found it, right? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the Argentina jersey too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I got to find out who that was. In fact, hold on a second. I don't know if I can now because it's very likely that they probably deleted it. But I'll double check real fast. But I almost guarantee you they probably
Oh
fucking
my
deleted
god.
Let's see. Oh yeah, they deleted it. I can see it's gone.
I can't believe it happened like that. Yeah, Trayvon. It was for someone else. Bro, there's fucking Derek right on it. Plus the Argentina. This shit was curated, carefully crafted.
There's 3 videos left.
Like, I can't believe how perfect this was. How everything lined up. The beg, the mention of submissions, complaints about the show being ass, Derek mention, Derek shout out. Into that. That's crazy. That's insanity. I really
Alright,
do
so
think the
obviously, guys, my
universe just
apologies.
lined things up
If
perfectly.
anything,
I don't think it was on purpose.
thankfully, that was actually done at the very beginning of that clip, so I don't have to upload that one. I'll just start over. I'll just do a fresh video, right? Some fucking asshole.
Yeah, what is editing?
So,
I mean, it was
all
some
right.
asshole,
Well,
right?
what can I do?
Literally.
I'll have to be even more diligent when it comes to basically when I see new Ultra members.
Yeah, and it was
posting
number
up
60
clips or whatever.
This was part 69 of DSPReacts, which is like the fucking icing, the frosting on the
I'll have to be even more
Weird
diligent
cake.
about that.
Thank you.
King B Cruel. What's
The
up, dude?
Argentinian femboys have joined the fray.
Well, I'm gay. To be sure
Big
that
ups King B Cruel, aka
you know that there's no
King
little
B
things in there.
Bitch. Eat
That
it.
one got me, and the reason because
Mail
it
you a
has
spoon?
views on it. So you see a video like that, and you're
What's
like,
up, dude?
oh, that's probably going to be legit because it has 5,000 views on it. It's from 3 months ago, right? It's like 3 months setup. But these people are fucking stupid, and they do what they're going to do, right? Yeah. And obviously, like I said, I'm going to edit that out of the archive stream as well. You have the ability to edit shit out of the archive stream. So for those who watch this after the fact, yes, the stream will not be live right away after the fact, okay?
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to go to the normal video. I guess I'll try it. I won't show it,
I'll have to
obviously.
edit out. Remember, someone tried that a few months ago, too, early in the year. And I've been pretty good about catching it. There actually was another one as well this week that I did catch, that I got rid of. But that one, I guess, made it through. So, all right. Well, these 3 are legit.
Can't find
Let's
it.
go ahead and check this one out. So let me restart.
Oh no.
Actually, let me do this.
Whatever.
In September.
Great.
Okay. Okay, are we ready to resume? Sorry about that, everybody. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the
Did
Internet.
anybody see this live? Yeah, Chill Murray.
Episode 69.
Chill Murray did.
For June.
I think he was the only one.
2024. This is now part 3, and we have 3 more videos left in the Ultra member submissions. These are the people who are the biggest supporters.
I'm surprised that he wasn't taken down after all this time. He streamed for like an hour or two after that.
Channel,
and he just never got taken down.
and we
That's crazy.
guaranteed to watch their clips when they submit them. So thank you
Preferential
for
treatment?
watching. Let's watch these 3, and
Yeah.
then we will actually get to the more general submissions after the fact. Here we go.
Big ups. Thank you, Hate Army, for the great video. This is like the stars aligning. That's insane. Okay. So let's. How about we get to what we're actually here for, and follow the Level 1 podcast. It's not a podcast. What is this? Okay.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show,
All right.
if my microphone still works by then, we'll be talking about my impending migration to a new PC over the summer. Yesterday, my wife and I had a chance to jump onto her PC, take a look at the specs. We'll be talking all about that during today's podcast.
Surprised
in
at
addition to
specs.
some other chill topics. Nothing too crazy today, which is good, but it
Not
is a
stats.
full day of gameplay after React Day. So I'm glad that you guys are going to be here.
Oh, right. I also forgot to mention the Brian, top tier Brian, did an interview with AgentProper, I believe. Let me look it up. And there was some pretty good lines there. Some pretty good stuff said. The stream kept going on and off.
I've been having disconnection issues all day.
As he's saying
I've
there.
been having a whole bunch of other weird
We might check this out later.
odds and ends
There was a good
happen.
question Agent Proper asked about Brian being DSP's friend. Because as we all know, DSP calls him his friend. My friend Brian? My friend Brian?
And along for the ride.
And,
also,
yeah.
final major
Brian's just
Fallout
like,
4
oh, we're just
stream,
acquaintances.
because we're going to be hitting new releases
Acquaintances.
starting tomorrow. So we'll
Yeah.
talk about this and more
I wonder if he'll talk about
in
it.
just a
at all.
moment.
Is Brian being sent to Ban World? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Hey, Nocturnal, what's up? What the hell?
Well, everyone, I started coughing as soon as I went to the intro.
Okay.
I've been coughing the whole time, so I'm trying to get my breath here. Jasper, do not lick my water. How dare you? Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, the 17th of June, 2024. I hope that you guys are excited for a fun day of gameplay today. Very different from yesterday's React Day. And today we got a good variety of stuff with Fallout 4 still continuing on. Heading into like 50 plus hours of gameplay at this point. And of course, some Street Fighter 6 later tonight. See how it goes with the different character. And then the new stuff begins. Tomorrow is the big day when pretty much a non-stop new release content begins for weeks, actually. We're going to have Still Wakes the Deep, a new horror game. Then we're going to have the Elden Ring DLC, Shadows of the Erd Tree on Friday. And then we have a new character in Street Fighter 6, M. Bison. Back to back to back to back.
Battlesnet, you just missed it.
Oh, wait, that would be
I'm afraid
4,
to
and I only
say you
mentioned
missed
3,
the
so that
gay
doesn't make
porn.
much sense, does it? But anyway, it should be good. You know, we haven't really had anything significantly new around here in a while. I've been doing a lot of filler content and stuff, so to finally have some good new content will be great. In addition, let's be honest here, I feel that the Elden Ring DLC is likely...
Sad Kermit. For the 20. Holy shit. The 20 bomb. The 20 bomb. Let's fucking go.
I am Gothic.
I'm really him.
That's you, brother.
I am World of Warcraft.
You are World of Warcraft.
the biggest
Thank you so much.
AAA release of the year,
Enjoy, guys.
which is hilarious because it's not even a game, it's a DLC, but there really has been such an underwhelming year for major AAA releases. Indie games, on the other hand, has had a great year, right? I mean, games that have way overperformed, like Pal World, Helldivers 2,
What? He's taking the
Explo-
fucking Jeff Keighley narrative.
voting in popularity, and even
All right,
smaller
whatever.
scale but very good hits like Crow Country, which I really enjoy, have been doing well. But then you look at AAA games and it's like, sales are down, not doing so well. Yeah, it's been a stagnant year.
All right. I also watched
So to
Summer Game
finally
Fest, dude. Thank
be
you
on the
for
same page as
parroted
everyone else
story.
out there, be playing a game day one that everyone wants to see, right, Jasper? We all been waiting for this, right? It's going to be exciting. So, definitely hyped for
David
Friday.
Cage.
I'm sure you guys are as well.
I like the character. Okay, can we get on with it, DSP?
And so, what shall we talk about first?
What shall we talk? It's your show,
I guess I'll give
bitch.
you a brief update on yesterday when we did our React Day. And as usual, we had a full and fun stream of clips
All right,
reacting on
mention
DSP
the,
Reacts for DSP versus the Internet.
troll.
And then we went over to DSP Throwback for Retro React of Rise of Nightmares. What I need to do is give you an update on the DSP Throwback stuff because there's a lot going on that channel. First of all, we're almost done with the Fallout 3 remastered playthrough. Probably another week or two and it'll be wrapped up. And because of that, we're thinking about our next project to work on that channel. And likely what we're going to start doing is we're going to start
you get scratched or something?
doing posterity playthroughs. What does that mean? Taking a look at playthroughs that are not existing on the internet right now for various reasons and getting them live on the channel so that they're there, right? That was really the whole idea behind the Throwback channel to begin with, was to bring back the forgotten and lost playthroughs. And then we came up with, let's remaster classic playthroughs as well. So what's missing right now? A few things. First of all, no, Jasper, it's podcast time, silly boy. A few things are missing. First of all, we still got the Red Dead Redemption 1 Undead Nightmare playthrough, which is the what if zombies mode, or zombie DLC, I should say, Red Dead Redemption 1. I'm going to release that over October.
Okay.
Makes sense to do it for Halloween.
Are we already
so that's
skipping?
coming later this
Are
year.
we going to waste
but
our
not yet,
skip
quite
juice
yet.
right now?
Okay. There's also some missing and forgotten playthroughs. Inferno, which isn't a full playthrough. I think I put it for.
Don't care. Also, Dante's Inferno. Wait.
There's completely missing playthroughs that you guys have never seen, including Dante's Inferno, which
Yeah, that's a lie. I remember watching
isn't
this.
a full playthrough.
It is a full playthrough.
I
It was on Blip or Daily Motion
I want
or
to say
something.
like the first
or
2 to 3 chapters
Vimeo
of the
or
game,
one of those
but
weird
then I stopped
websites.
playing it because YouTube wouldn't allow it.
He did play it.
You know, back
he
in the
did
day,
finish it.
YouTube would not allow adult-oriented content, and you know, Dante's Inferno has not only excessive gore, but has an entire stage based on lust. So there's like boobs and dicks that are in it, and they don't like that.
Oh,
so back
shit.
then,
It's like
you
a
couldn't
React
just like
show
have the
or
video go
something.
live and flag it for adults or anything like that. It just wouldn't allow it at all. So that playthrough's kind of missing. And then there's some Kung Fu Panda I played once. There's some travel vlogs, like a trip I went to New York City in 2010. And there's a lot of that stuff that's just completely missing from YouTube. So that's going to be some of the projects and stuff we'll be
okay.
working
He's
on
saying
next on the channel.
specifically YouTube. Okay. I thought
And
he
then
said
after that,
he never
we got to
finished the
figure out
game.
another playthrough. And I'm not sure what it'll be yet. We could talk about it, obviously. Some people are having some interesting suggestions for earlier playthroughs of mine. One suggestion is Dragon Age 2, which is one of my earlier playthroughs of RPGs, and it was not direct capture. We could just upgrade that, you know, because that would be pertinent because the Veilguard is coming out later this year.
Clout chasing.
But we got to talk about this. So if you have ideas after I do the missing videos for posterity, what else would you like to see on the Throwback channel later this year?
Yeah, J-Dog.
Let's start talking about that and get that discussion open. But also, in regards to the retro react streams that I do every Sunday night over on DSP Throwback, basically...
Man, he's not mentioning it, huh?
There's going to be a variety of stuff coming soon, because we are at the end of Rise of Nightmares. As of last night, we got up to part 22.
Okay, I don't give a fuck, man.
So to try to play games was like a nightmare.
You think I
And
care about
that's why I
this
think the game's
shit?
called Rise of Nightmares. It's not the content of the game. It's trying to play it with the controls, right? So that's going to wrap up next weekend. But then after that, what we're going to do is for a week or two, we're going to switch over to reacting to Dark Souls 1 again. We're going to pick up that playthrough again because it will make sense to do so when the big Elden Ring DLC is out. It'll be pertinent. So probably next weekend on Sunday night, we'll
thought you don't clout
Rise
chase,
of
though.
Nightmares and then swap over for the second half
Like, this is something he told us that he never does.
of the stream and do
He doesn't try to abuse the YouTube
Dark
algorithm
Souls, and then probably the week
or chase trends.
after that, we'll do Dark Souls.
But now he's specifically going out of his way to do those things.
All right? Another idea someone had
Okay.
that I actually really like
Just forget retcon that he ever said he doesn't do that. Just forget that he ever said that.
is to go back and watch
Multiple
some
times over the course of a
of my
decade.
coverage of the PS Home. Does anyone remember PlayStation Home?
Yeah.
Barely, right? What it
What?
was this experiment that Sony did on PlayStation 3. It was
Oh
completely
my
free.
God.
And if you had PlayStation 3, they created this online kind of like social hub where you create an avatar and you could run around and communicate with other people in their avatars via text and email.
Like, this shit bothers me too, because your audience is supposedly mature. You always tell us how mature your audience is and how old they are. So who wouldn't know what PlayStation Home was if they're following you, the gaming guy?
Notes and things, and you could play mini games like bowling and pool and stuff like that.
Also, you don't have
could
to
watch
go into
trailers
this much detail. Just say it's a metaverse thing.
for upcoming
Just say
movies
it's
and
like
games.
Second
You
Life.
could actually purchase clothing and accessories for your virtual avatars. I don't know why anyone would have done it, but they did.
Because it was like
This
a
thing
little
kept,
online.
like every once in a while, every
hangout
6 months, they
thing.
would update it with something new.
All right.
So every few months, people would tell me, "Hey Phil, they updated it. You can check it out." And then I would go online for a couple hours and check it out and see what was in it.
Okay.
It was absolutely fascinating.
You play
over the course
Champions,
of the
man.
PS3's run. And then they retired it at the end of the PS3's run, essentially. And I remember I was there for the end of it. I actually went into it one last time before they retired it. So I'm thinking maybe for Retro React, that would be pretty fun to do a week at least of maybe going and watching the PS Home stuff and reacting to what it was and, what content was in it.
Okay.
And then at the end of July, because you figure if we do Rise of the Night...
Isn't there a project to bring that back? He should play that.
And Dark Souls, and then another Dark Souls week. That's the rest of June into July, right? Then we do PS Home or whatever. I figure for the second half, late July, into early August, we should go back to Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games because that's when the real-life Olympics are going to be happening in Paris. So we can time the Retro React events to the actual real-life stuff going on. I think that's pretty neat. So, so we're pretty good when it comes to the throwback stuff of the Retro React stream. Yeah. But we do still need, excuse me, to figure out what we're going to be doing for the next, playthrough after the posterity purposes playthroughs that I'll be doing.
Like, we need to figure it out. Why? It's your channel. You need to figure it out, not me.
After Fallout 3.
You just want me to pay you for it.
All right, so we'll start talking about that. We have a little bit of time to determine that. Fair enough?
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so yesterday was a great React day. It broke up the gameplay. I was happy to step away from the gameplay for a bit, but now for the rest of the week, we are gung-ho into new games, which I'm very excited for. I guess what we should do is let's just go through the schedule for the rest of the week into next week because it's very exciting with all the new stuff going on. All right, so folks, today, it is official. Today's stream, day's stream that is, will be the final major Fallout 4 stream. Fallout 4 on the day stream. I love the crowd that comes by to hang out with me. I appreciate all of you who've been here for the over 50 hours or 52 hours of the playthrough right now as it continues on. It's absolutely been great. Honestly, it's been a godsend during a time when there's just no high-profile new releases out. It's been something very pertinent to do, and it served as this year's big Bethesda playthrough.
Dude, I could have sworn like a week ago he was telling us that maybe the hype, or 2 weeks ago, he was saying the hype slowed down. Nobody cares about Fallout anymore.
We didn't know we were going to do one this year, because every year I've been
I swear one of these level 1s I watched, he said the opposite. He was complaining that no one was showing up to watch him play it because the hype died. No one cares about Fallout.
One first, it was New Vegas.
And I remember I pulled up the Steam stats and was showing the player count. I fucking did this like 2 weeks ago.
Then Skyrim.
Now it's awesome again and pertinent. Now people love Fallout again because they give him money.
Right? So it's been great. But yes, it is time to give it a step back. So today, with the 3 hours we got, what do we do? Do we do Nuka World? Do we start Automatron?
Okay.
Basically, because this is the last.
Automatron.
Or do you guys want to do? Do we start Automatron, which we could probably beat in one session, I believe? Or do you guys want to do certain side missions that maybe I've missed in the world? Or should we just advance with the plot and build the teleporter to get to the Institute? Like, I'm down for whatever.
What the fuck is Automatron?
But we do have to figure out what we're doing.
Isn't this just robots?
And get to work on it, basically, because this is the last major session of the game. Now, after tonight, or today, I should say, Fallout 4 will come back from time to time. And when it does come back, it may or may not be a day stream.
What the hell
but likely, it will end up being a night stream. All right?
There's
in the
like
rotation.
4 quests.
So I hope that once we get the schedule kind of laid out, we start to figure out where it's going to fit back into the schedule, you guys will come back for it. I mean, 52 hours after today, it'll be 55 hours of an awesome playthrough that I've really enjoyed. And I don't want now the game to just fall off, right? Because it's going to move around a bit to make room for new releases. But hey, it is what it is, you know? So, should be a fun, chill stream today. Final major stream. Let's figure out what we want to do and have a good time together.
I mean,
tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it will be Zangief and Street Fighter.
Okay, brother, I don't give a fuck. We're skipping.
It's around 6 to 8 hours long. So tomorrow we will play it on the daytime stream and see.
Oh my god.
I'm like kind of torn. I think I would probably like either. I'm really liking Stardew Valley at the same time, as I've told you guys.
Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, why is he liking Stardew Valley? That's why. The money. The money comes in. He's getting wailed on by one guy for Stardew Valley. That's why he loves it, and it's his favorite game ever.
I feel like I'm not spending enough time in Street Fighter 6 with all my mains, and I literally have not done any ranked block of gameplay yet since the patch almost a month ago now. So it's like, you know, am I ever going to get around to it? So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm debating what to do. Maybe it'll just be more about how I feel. Like, if I'm feeling like I just need another chill night to end my week, we just do more Stardew Valley. But if I'm feeling up to it,
burpy and
the stress
gassy
of Street Fighter, maybe we do that, you know? I guess we'll have to talk about it. So Wednesday night is up in the air, not sure yet. Thursday I'll be off. When I return on Friday, it's the big one. This is the one everyone's been waiting for all year long. Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring begins. I'll be playing it all day long on Friday. And the cool thing about this is, this is now going to be with my new setup. For me, the graphics will be improved. I'll be having 120
for
hertz
me.
Going through my TV. The game only runs at 60. It doesn't run any higher than that. But I might actually get better response time now than I ever had before because of my new setup. You guys will actually be able to see the DLC at much better quality. I'm streaming and recording at higher quality now, so even better than what you were seeing previously with that second run of Elden Ring. You're going to get even better graphical fidelity. If you haven't noticed, my Street Fighter 6 videos have been dramatically improved since the upgrade a couple weeks ago. So Elden Ring's going to look pretty too. All right, so I'm
like, you're still playing it on the same
excited
console.
for this.
Like, I know what he means, but saying graphical fidelity,
you know,
it's the same
the
shit.
way I'm approaching it is we're going to go in there
I don't care.
with the current magic build that I just beat my second run with, okay? And then
he just says
once we start finding new weapons and stuff, I'm going to start equipping it, and likely I'm going to respec to use some of the new stuff. Now, from what I'm to understand, this DLC is huge and is going to have like 100 new weapons. Obviously, I'm not trying 100 new weapons.
Why not?
Correct? If I find a weapon that either is super unique and I want to try it because it looks cool, or if it is for my current build, that's what I'll do. But one of the things, like, for example, people were like, when you find the Kung Fu set where it looks like you can do punches and flying kicks, will you try that? I mean, why wouldn't I? That's so unique, right? It's so unique. And I'm going to approach this DLC.
I don't get it.
Oh, wait, Dark Souls Master said, doesn't it come out at midnight, Friday night into Saturday? Not to my knowledge. Why would it come out midnight, Friday into Saturday?
Why would it come out Thursday into Friday?
Supposed to release on the 21st, which is Friday.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe you have information. I don't. I haven't heard that. I have not heard that it's coming out midnight, Friday into Saturday. That wouldn't make sense. It would make sense if it came out midnight, like
why
Friday
wouldn't it
morning
make sense?
into all day Friday.
This doesn't make any sense.
Right? But maybe I'm wrong. If you have information you want to correct me, I don't know. I didn't see anything like that online. They say it's the
like whether it does or it doesn't matter. But why wouldn't it make sense though? I'm confused.
Okay.
Games come out randomly. Whatever.
Anyway, yes, as long as it comes out Friday, I'm playing it all day Friday, and I am going to approach it with the same kind of attention to detail that I do whenever I play a new FromSoft game. I'll be fully exploring. It's midnight Thursday into Friday. Cool. Okay, excellent. So I was right. Okay, excellent.
Okay,
Thank you, guys.
I was right. Nice. I
yeah,
love
I'll
being
be exploring,
right.
looking for what I don't understand.
Let me rub it in your face.
It's going to be way more condensed than Elden Ring was. Meaning, you're not going to be riding around on your horse.
Okay.
And going into areas
It's
that are
a
empty.
DLC.
There's nothing there. Like everything has a reason to be there. There's a dungeon. There's enemies. There's an item. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
And people are saying it's around 30 to 40 hours long. It's less than half the length of Elden Ring, but it's still a lot of content. Like that's what people are saying. It's a lot of content. It's going to take a long time to get through. That's why they're charging $40 for it, right? I mean, when the full game was what, 60, 70? I can't remember if it was 60 or 70. If you're charging more than half the price of the full game, it's obvious they have to have a ton of heft to that, right?
Is it?
And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it.
The Ubisoft games cost $150.
I think it's going to be.
Is it obvious that they're worth the price?
A good investment. You guys love me playing FromSoft.
Why is it obvious?
I've been dying to get my hands on this DLC, especially after the second run.
I know it's FromSoft.
I think we're going to get some hype back to the streams. People are going to come back to watch me play and die. Let's be honest, but that's okay. I think it's going to be a good time all around. So I hope you will join me for that all day Friday, and then basically it'll be day streams whenever days that I'm playing gameplay. So probably Saturday day stream, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now here's the thing. I just said Wednesday. I take that back because on Wednesday of next week, not this week, but next week, it's the release of M. Bison in Street Fighter 6. Okay? So likely what we'll do is Friday, all day Elden Ring.
Okay. Guys, holy fuck.
Noticed
man.
on stream, sometimes I have to stop her up, okay? What a week next week is going to be. It's going to be absolutely exciting.
Okay, he's done.
Good
finally.
stuff all week long, okay? So, excellent. Now, after that, there really are no major, excuse me. There really are. Sorry about this. This is my allergies. My allergies have been acting up recently. If you haven't noticed on stream, sometimes I have to stop and blow my nose. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, or I do sneeze. There's gunk in my throat. It's the pollen's definitely picked up around here, and that's why this is happening.
We got a Brandood mention on DSP Gaming. No way.
Now, in July, there's just not a heck of a lot going on when it comes to new releases. Just for example, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble comes out June 25th. People liked when I played the last Super Monkey Ball game, but where does that fit in? Maybe sometime in July when there's not a lot going on. Luigi's Mansion 2 Remake comes out at the end of June. Maybe I could do that. The Nintendo World Championships game is coming out in the middle of July.
No,
that's a game that's all challenge runs and classic games.
Bros.
Possibility.
I'm
Kunitsugami, which is that weird game set in Japan,
nuisance.
but it has like all those Tengu in it, like the demons and stuff.
Tengu.
Or the yokai. Maybe they're yokai, not Tengu,
like
but
Tengu?
yokai, right? But at first everyone thought that game was going to be like Neo. Now it looks like it may be a strategy game. No one knows what it is, and it's a Game Pass game. So maybe I'll check that out, right? Like there's all these different options of things that we can do in July. And of course,
on his head?
Once we do get through and wrap up, hold on one second.
Champions
Once we
time?
do get through and wrap up all the new stuff, we could always go back to Fallout 4 and make that a daytime stream again and stuff like that. Okay? Because I'm thinking probably next week. we take all we not going to be doing any Fallout 4, but maybe we start bringing
I don't
it back
see his
once we
AI
get July.
summary.
Okay.
I
So there
can't
you
see
go.
it.
All right. So good
Jesus,
stuff.
Phil, why are you yelling?
And I hope that you guys are excited for that. Before we get to this segment of the show, before we talk about these PC specs, which is another thing I'll be doing over the course of July into August, like migrating to the new PC. We have 2 news stories today. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, and everyone's favorite segment here on the Level 1 podcast. It's time for me to pet Jasper Key. That is my favorite segment. My second favorite segment is DSP News. So here we go. 2 big news stories today. First of all, some good news. Tomorrow, June 18th, 7 a.m. is the next Nintendo Direct. They will be covering
You don't
40
care?
minutes of
Is he gonna watch
content
this?
focusing on
What
Nintendo
the
Switch games
fuck?
coming out in the second half of 2024. So, if they're basically doing 40 minutes of just games coming out this year, that must mean that there's a lot of stuff coming out this year, right? Like, and we're not even aware of it. Like, what games are coming out this year? So I guess we're about to find out about a bunch of new games.
Okay.
That'll be kind of neat, right? So that's
Right.
good. Problem is it's 7 a.m. No, I'm not covering a Nintendo Direct at 7 a.m. What I'll attempt to do is get caught up on that news tomorrow morning and then tell you guys about it, on the show tomorrow. It'll be our major topic of
7
discussion
a.m. is
here on the show in the morning. So let's hope for
Scary
good stuff.
hours.
I mean, I haven't
7
used my
a.m. is
Switch much.
too early.
What have I used my Switch for this year? Let's think about this. What games have I played on the Switch this year?
Is this supposed to mean something? Like, he does this stupid bullshit. What games have I played
on the Switch this
Makes
year?
faces. What the fuck is this supposed to mean? You don't like Nintendo. You obviously don't like Nintendo. Does this even matter? You went out of your way to skip games. You didn't play Pikmin 4. You didn't play Bayonetta 3. You don't play Fire Emblem.
What games
Okay.
have I played on
Like,
the
this doesn't mean anything.
Switch?
He's trying to shit on Nintendo as
In
if they don't
2024.
have games. But dude, you just chose not to play anything. You didn't play Paper Mario.
Best way to tackle
You didn't play Mario RPG.
that question is to look at my playlists on the channel.
Like,
Let's
this
take a look
doesn't
here.
mean anything. I don't know.
I'm scrolling down.
He's just implying, oh, if I didn't play it, then it's not worth playing.
Scrolling down.
It's a shit game. It's a shit series. It's a shit console.
Scrolling down. Scrolling.
Okay, fuck off, bro. He's
Scrolling
so
down.
annoying, man. Shut up.
Scrolling down. Scrolling down. Absolutely
All right,
nothing.
bro.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
shut up. Get your wife to hang
7
out with you,
a.m.
man. Fuck
Pacific
off.
is like 11 p.m. in Japan BTW.
Yeah, I know. Also, 7 a.m., he acts like it's an impossible hour. Like, dude, it's 7 a.m. What do you mean? Like, it's not that early. It's not early. Like, people wake up before that to get to work for 7 a.m. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you?
In fact, the last game that I played on Switch appears to be Super Mario RPG Remake in the fall. So my Switch has been sitting around, covered in dust, since Mario RPG Remake and Super Mario Wonder. There's nothing out for this console whatsoever to play. All right? So, hopefully, we'll get some ideas tomorrow during this Nintendo Direct of what we'll actually use our Switches for the rest of the year. Mine is just a dust collector, I guess. Wow. Scrolling down. Okay. Anyway, so there you have it. The other thing is a horrible piece of news. You guys remember just a couple months ago that game that I played called Alone in the Dark? It was a kind of a reboot of the series starring I forgot his name, the actor who plays one of the main characters of Stranger Things. Can't remember his name right now. It's slipping my mind.
Okay,
But
cool.
um,
News segment, by
we
the
played
way.
it and I liked it. It certainly wasn't a perfect game. There was flaws and bugs, but it was pretty good. I liked it overall. The name of the studio that made that game is called Pisces Interactive. David Harbour is his name. I just remembered it. David Harbour was the main character of the game. So Pisces Interactive. They've been around since 2007, mostly known for smaller scale stuff, and then once in a while porting games around. This was a big major undertaking for them, Alone in the Dark. And if you liked it, good for you. But don't expect anything else because they're closed. They were owned by Embracer Group. Yes, that same company that years ago was snatching up all of these game studios as investments. And after Alone in the Dark came out and apparently was disappointing in sales results, they closed the studio. They just laid everybody off. Yes, another one. Another one in this crazy string of just studio layoffs and the industry downsizing.
He needs to pretend to care.
Not good at all.
Not
This is
good.
bad. Embracer Group, it seems
What
like
a
they're the
hot
kiss of
take.
death. If Embracer Group bought you in the last 5 years, it seems like you're going out of business. I mean, it's awful. I don't know what the hell's going on right now in the industry, but particularly with Embracer Group, seemingly had a ton of bad investments. They bought out all these studios and just decided, well, they're not worth it, and closing them down. So that sucks. I personally really enjoyed Alone in the Dark. I don't think it's Game of the Year material. It had some bugs, but it was a pretty solid survival horror outing, and that's like a good first attempt at something they could have definitely turned into something much better.
I don't know. This guy pretending to care about games and then also caring about game studios
Down the line, if given
is pretty
opportunity.
weird. Because he just finished telling us that no good games came out this year, and he's not going to play any of them, even though he bought all of them. But he's just trying to argue that no good games came out. He barely wants to play the indie games. He doesn't want to support anybody.
They're all out of a job.
He'll just go back and play Fallout 4.
So
it's like, why are you pretending to care when you don't even care about new games?
said,
what about all the other new games that came out? Why don't you support them?
I'm not too happy about that whatsoever. It actually pretty much upsets me. And
especially indie games.
It just continues. Like, seriously.
He calls certain indie games memeable games, like just to write them off. But why do you do that if you want to pretend that you care?
Like hell right now if you're in the gaming industry.
Why isn't he bringing up the Wizard with a Gun game studio being shut down? That's an indie game. It's sad. It was a...
I don't know what else to say. It's just so bad, and I wish them the best, because I think those people made a pretty solid game, and they deserve better than to be laid off right now. So that sucks.
Kaneki J, what's up, man?
Okay, that was gaming news for today. Wow. One good announcement and one absolutely atrociously horrible announcement.
Yeah, cares about game studios, but wants Phil Spencer to lose his job.
So...
And specific
all right,
developers can go eat
eat
shit.
The topic at hand that everyone wants to talk about. So just to get everyone up to speed on what's going on. All right. FYI, I have been using the exact same PC for 10 years. When I moved out here in 2014 to Washington State, where I've now lived for a decade, I was using my PC same one I was using for like...
The one who waits, legend.
I'm him.
Big ups. That's you.
Maybe 3 years or more in Connecticut.
2 months.
The PC was already starting to have problems. It was sometimes not turning on properly and just giving me issues in general.
What does that mean?
And so, considering that I had moved out here and upgraded everything else, basically furnished the entire house, I also decided to do
I like how he flip-flops on what is wrong with his PC. Because he tells us that he doesn't upgrade anything. He doesn't update anything on his computer ever. Ever. He's still on Windows 8.1. Or 8. I think he's 8. But, he tells us it's fine. He tells us he doesn't want to update anything because the computer runs fine and it works fine, so he doesn't want to update it. But then now when the computer is toxic and he wants to beg for a new one, he tells us that all of a sudden now he had a bunch of issues the whole time. Now I had issues with turning it on and it sucked. The computer fucking sucked.
Setup upgrade. So I bought...
You don't keep it up to date. You don't bother trying to fix settings or clean the computer even. How long has it been sitting there? You haven't even opened it up once and cleaned it.
New PC, a new microphone, new soundproofing foam for all the walls of this room, and lots of different stuff.
I don't know, dude.
And I blew a lot of money and basically got into a lot of debt and issues. But that's neither here nor there. That's not the story I'm telling.
Oh, Trayvon, that was on his laptop. He upgraded his laptop, not his PC.
So, this PC, when I bought it, I got it pre-built from a company that builds PCs based on your requirements. So you tell them exactly what you want, and then they'll build it to your specs. And I particularly remember having asked the audience 10 years ago, what is it that you guys think I should get into this PC?
Here you go.
And the PC was
Why does he bring that up? Other than just to blame his audience. I'm going to blame you guys for the computer that you told me to buy.
To your specs.
Nothing can be his fault. Bitch, it's your job.
And I particularly remember having asked the audience 10 years ago,
look at this.
What is it that you guys think I should get into this PC?
Subtly blaming everybody else.
And the PC was essentially supposed to be for gaming. Yes, it was supposed to be able to run high-end PC games and for capturing and streaming. What I think people underestimated at the time was the fact that I do things a little differently from everybody else. When other people stream, typically, they are just doing one capturing process. So for
specifically back then too, the CyberPower or whatever, CyberPower PC, he told us that the benefit of buying a pre-built through one of those companies was that if anything was wrong with it, he can complain to customer service and get a refund or whatever. Or they have to fix it for him. But then he never did that. On day one, this guy called it a lemon, or pretty much realized that it was a lemon and didn't fulfill exactly what his specific needs were. But then why did you never bother contacting the company and fixing it, or getting a refund, or getting a replacement, or doing something? You knew that since the first day, pretty much. Since you set it up. but you didn't bother doing anything about it.
Example, a normal person turns on their stream is broadcasting to YouTube, and that's one stream of data going out of their PC, right, over the internet. And then when they're done streaming, they turn off their stream.
Like, any complaints that he makes about his PC in current day, since, like, the beginning of this year, pretty much, is all because of himself. He could have just returned it. He could have done something. There's so many fucking things he could have done. This is not even including all of the money he's been earning and that he wastes on mobile games or whatever the fuck he buys. That's not even including that. We're going to disregard that. It's irrelevant in this situation. There's other things he could have done when he got the computer and he figured out it didn't do what he wanted it to do.
Stream because an archived on demand.
Why did you keep it? I don't know. Because fuck you. You told me to buy it. It's your fault.
Why?
I don't know. What is he saying?
And that's one stream of data going out of their PC, right, over the internet. And then when they're done streaming, they turn off their stream, and their stream becomes an archived on-demand video on YouTube that you can watch. I don't do that.
Okay.
Why? Because I'm different. I started off as an on-demand YouTuber.
This is not even true, by the way.
And because of that, I always had my playthroughs in on-demand digestible videos.
There's a lot of people that actually record and stream.
Right? Titled, thumbnail, etc. You know, in a playlist, numbered. So you can watch it in order and resume where you left off. Very, very different from what a lot of people do when they stream. They just turn on the stream, turn it off, done. Here's my archive. Go watch it whenever you want.
Okay.
The reason I don't like doing it that way, there's a couple of reasons. Number one,
money.
My audience, who has been with me since the beginning, 15, 16 years now, is used to be doing it in a certain way. And it's the way that everyone used to do it before everyone became a live streamer. I personally feel it's more professional to do it that way.
How is it more professional, bro? Used to you doing it a certain way. So what about when you went from recording with a camera to direct capture? All of a sudden, you didn't care about the people that were used to it a certain way? What about when you added face cam? All of a sudden, you didn't care about what people were used to? What about when you added shoutouts? What about when you added leaderboards? What about when you added the podcast? What about when you started putting shit in your background? Why did it not matter there? What's the line that you're not willing to cross? I don't get it. None of this makes any sense. This is a flawed logic, because what about all the shit you've done that changed the way you do things? I don't get it.
Wait, titled, number, thumbnail, playlist, in order, easy to resume, not just a raw archive video. That's number one. I just think I have a big audience of people who are used to that, and they're not going to be very happy if I completely change my entire methodology of how I make content because I'm a streamer now. That's number one. Number two,
like, you have done that though.
Let's say, for example, you know, with this Elden Ring DLC coming out on Friday, you just wanted to watch me play Shadow of the Erd Tree. Well, if I just did the raw stream archive method, which is what a lot of people do, just think about it this way. You go to see Shadow of the Erd Tree. Okay, I want to watch it. Oh, well, you can't just watch it. You got to go to the archive stream that Phil did on Friday. You got to fast forward through all the music that plays first. You got to fast forward through the entire podcast he did first. You got to fast forward through the commercial breaks. You got to
This guy is so fucking stupid. Are you kidding me? How about you shorten it then? Like, dude, the solution's right there. Just shorten the time that you waste. Maybe it'll force you to be a better streamer. You'll waste less fucking time to get to the game.
The gameplay.
Also, there's timestamps. You can just add chapters to the video.
Oh, by the way, he took a break during the gameplay. You gotta fast forward through the break. So you gotta do all this.
Bro, you're just explaining why your streams are trash. Why the fuck would I show up live? Also, nice pause. But dude, he's just explaining why his streams are garbage. Yeah, look at all this time I waste. I do this and I waste your time. I do this and I waste your time. I do this and I waste your time. Why the fuck would I ever watch live? Why would I ever?
Fucking crazy work.
Crazy work, by the way.
Thank you.
Crazy work. Big ups,
His
yes.
Gen fans have a hard time adapting to change.
Except for all of the things that he did change. For some reason, those are okay and acceptable, and people can get used to them. But this specific thing, for some reason, yes, it's not okay. Thank you for the tip.
Just to watch my gameplay of Shadow of the Erd Tree. And I know that a lot of people do it that way because my wife and I have watched other creators. We like their content, but it's a hassle to watch.
Fucking YouTuber
because they only put out the archive stream. Can I be honest? I think it's lazy. I think that's very lazy. That if you want to have an on-demand audience, you should put in extra work to make your content digestible and easily watchable to that on-demand audience. It shouldn't just be big blob of a 6-hour stream with a bunch of bullshit in it that they don't want to see. It should be,
look at this,
your
man.
content digestible and easily watchable to that on-demand audience. It shouldn't just be big blob of a 6-hour stream with a bunch of bullshit in it that they don't want to see.
What? What? Dude, again, he's pretty much just describing how bad his streams are.
Just be big blob of a 6-hour stream with a bunch of bullshit in it that they don't want to see. It should be segments of each thing, and they
This
don't
is
do
so
that. A
stupid.
lot of people just,
Why do you give preferential treatment to your YouTube audience then? In your own weird logic.
put it out on the internet.
Why is it okay wasting stream viewers' time, but not okay to waste YouTuber watcher times? As if they're different audiences?
As is, okay?
don't
When
know.
I do
I'm
my
confused.
content,
Also, nice, hand sign there.
as is, okay?
Z-
When I do my content, I am literally recording and streaming at the same time. I'm doing that right now to this podcast. I have my graphics card actually converting this video file into data, tossing it out onto
What?
YouTube and broadcasting it live. I have my CPU recording this as an on-demand video locally to my hard drive. Once this stream goes offline, I make it private, and then I upload all the segments of this broadcast as separate videos. The podcast is one video, and then I'll have 3 videos of an hour of length each, of an hour of gameplay each. So now our digestible videos, individual names so you know what happens in said video, individual thumbnails so you see what happens in said video, all put into a playlist in number, easy to watch, easy to find out what you're trying to look at, easy to remember where you were, right? I've always done it that way. It's
I don't understand how he can use that as a selling point for his videos too, when he doesn't even make any of it. He's talking about thumbnails and stuff. You don't even make those. You don't care. You just told us you need to put extra effort in your YouTube videos, but you're not even the one doing it.
more work. It's
What?
double the work on the computer.
It's more work.
Right? Double the encoding, basically. And it's more work for me, but I've always done it that way.
More work
all right?
for me, bitch. You don't even make your own thumbnails.
So,
Whatever.
the problem here was when I bought this PC 10 years ago, I think that when my audience was telling me this is really what you need for it, they kind of over or underestimated the amount.
There you go. Again, blaming his audience for a computer that he could have just returned. How are you actually doing this like 12 years after you bought it?
Of extra work that like a PC would have to do to not only broadcast, but also encode a local video at the same time while playing a game. Okay? So what ended up happening was, I got a computer, and FYI, I've looked at the specs of this computer. The specs weren't bad for 10 years ago. An i7 processor that's like, I think it's like 4870 or 4810 or something like that at 3.4 gigahertz. Pretty good processor for the time. In fact, I think it was like almost top of the line processor for 10 years ago. The graphics card was
You had
a
two PCs.
GeForce 780 Ti. So it wasn't amazing over the top expensive, but it also wasn't cheap. It was kind of like a mid-range graphics card. People were over the impression that would be good enough to do everything I needed to do. 16 gigs of RAM. In retrospect, I probably should have gotten 32, but 16 gigs was standard for the time. And quite frankly, the only time that my RAM really gets maxed right now is when I have a
16
million
should be
browsers
fine.
open doing shit at once, and they just become memory hogs. Outside of that, it almost never has an issue. Okay?
Okay. I don't know, dude. You had two PCs. You could have just used one to record. You could have recorded off your laptop. Like you could
But
have.
ultimately,
There's so
what ended
many
up happening
things you
was,
could
no
have done.
exaggeration, I spent almost $3,000 on this PC.
Yeah, you overpaid.
Okay? I didn't,
You got it through a fucking pre-built website thing. You overpaid.
it was, after tax, I think it
You're pretty much paying for convenience.
was $3,000 on this PC.
Okay.
And when I got it,
3K
immediately
limit.
I said, let's do it. Let's play a game. Let's play Rage. Remember Rage had just come out 10 years ago? And I was like, let's do it. Let's play it and let's record it and let's stream it. And I go to do it, and immediately it was completely choppy. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? I just spent $3,000 on this fucking thing. And it's that choppy, right? And we tried to mess with it. We tried to tweak it. And then the excuses started rolling in. Oh, that's just because Rage is a game that doesn't run very well. It's not optimized. It's a memory hog.
Who
Then I tried
said
to play
that?
other games. And the more that I experimented with it, all right, the more I found out, basically,
This is so
it just
annoying.
wouldn't do what I wanted it to do.
So why
It
didn't you
wasn't going
return
to-
it? Like I said, when he bought it, he told us that if anything is wrong with it, like the broken case, that it came in a broken case, why didn't you call them to return it or fix it or do something? You said that was one of the benefits of ordering through one of these pre-built website people.
Play a high-end modern PC game while I was also able
Whatever,
to
dude.
stream and capture.
I
It
don't
couldn't
know.
handle
You had two
all right?
PCs. You could have just
So,
used
over the
that.
course of the years, I just kind of phased out PC gaming. I was, at
Okay.
one point, I was playing PC games. Witcher 2, the entire playthrough was on PC. Other PC, like Battlefield and stuff, I used to play on PC. I always liked to play PC stuff when I could, but then I had to phase it out because I was doing direct capture, and I couldn't handle it. It would always chop up and not run smooth
He's
anymore.
so fake.
So, basically,
Like literally when the rage game happened and he realized he bought a lemon or whatever, he said, "This is why nobody plays games on PC." He was very angry. He hates PC. Why is he pretending to like it now? Why are you so fake? It's okay if you don't like it, but stop pretending to be someone you're not. I don't understand.
I couldn't do with this PC what I paid for, right? The good news is,
Okay,
this
didn't return
PC
it though.
has been the most reliable PC for work that I've ever had in my life. Previously, I had other PCs. They would last a few years, and then there's issues, problems, things dying. This PC has been 10 years of use. It is a workhorse, and it has never really given me major problems, okay? It captures the streams beautifully. We've used
Wait.
The good news is, this PC has been the most reliable PC for work that I've ever had in my life.
Dude, I'm so glad I paused it earlier. He started this off by talking about how many issues his computer has had. He started this off by complaining about his computer. I'm done.
Previously, I had other PCs. They would last a few years, and there's issues, problems, things dying. This PC has been 10 years of use. It is a workhorse, and it has never really given me major problems. Okay? It captures the streams beautifully. We've used other hardware over the years, different webcams, different capture devices, and they all work. So I really, for what I got out of it, I'm not disappointed at all. Yeah, I spent an insane amount of money for it when I got it 10 years ago, but I put so much work through this thing.
I don't think he was, big guy.
Right?
I gotta be honest.
It was totally worth it. And again, the fact that it's reliable, I don't have to worry about it, not being dependable. And today we can't stream because my PC's not working and shit like that. It's never happened. Like literally never. Okay?
What?
However,
hasn't
over
that
the last
actually
couple of
happened,
years, I finally started to see the writing on the wall. You started to see all.
Hasn't that actually factually happened though? Wasn't he playing like Horizon Zero Dawn and he was having like mic issues and like the OBS kept crashing and shit?
Signs that
the fuck's he talking about?
Thing is getting very old and I'm gonna have to migrate soon. For example,
what is he talking about?
Half the fans on the thing are dying now. Like this thing has an insane
There you
amount.
go. No problems except all of the problems that he is currently gonna list.
Fans. 2 case fans on the bottom.
Look
2
at
case
this.
fans.
See, now he's gonna sneak in the PC bag. Cat to the rescue bag. Subtle PC. He's gonna get the cat PC and like mention how shit it is and how old it is. This is all just a setup for a PC bag.
On the top,
This
a
is
big case
ridiculous.
fan on the back, 2 case fans on each side. On the process,
like how can it have no issues, but now you're gonna tell us all of the issues?
There's a ginormous heatsink with 2 fans on the heatsink. Okay, out of all of those fans, okay, the back fan died, 2 side fans died, 1 side fan died, and 1 of the process.
Just get new fans, dude. Whatever.
Okay. However, I checked the temps. Like there's programs you can use to check all the stats and temps in your PC.
The stats.
Everything's running perfectly fine. It's not hot at all. I mean, I'm not gaming on it. If I was gaming on it, then probably it would be an issue. But it's not a big deal. It's like they never really needed that many fans to begin with on the dang thing anyway. The other major problem is on the storage hard drive.
Like what? You bought it. Look at this guy.
But it's not a big deal. It's like they never really needed that many fans to begin with on the dang thing anyway.
Bro, you paid for those fans. Like you legit are telling us you got scammed then. If you don't need that many fans, you bought it. Why did you buy it?
The other major problem is on the storage hard drive, every once in a while, files corrupt.
Here you go.
What does that mean?
No issues except files literally corrupt.
For example, yesterday I'm doing my react show and I cut it into 6 videos, right? Out of the 6 videos, I go to play one, it just refuses to play. It loads infinitely, it won't play. Then I go to try to do something else, my whole PC lags up. Uh-oh, I gotta restart. I restart the PC, everything's working fine. Go to play that video again, same thing happens. Oh shit, the video must have corrupted. And this is happening probably 1 or 2 times a month. In the past week, it's happened like 4 times. So there's got to be like one bad sector on the hard drive that I just keep accidentally re-accessing over time. Because what happens is, it'll happen, and then...
Buy a new hard drive? Nah, fuck that.
Okay, I'll go about my day. You know, if that does happen, what I need to do is I rip that portion of the video out of the archive stream that's on YouTube. So I still get the video. It's not like the video's lost the time or anything. I still get it. But it's just annoying that I have to do it that way. And then, what happens is after like a week, it'll just stop happening. It'll just stop giving me that issue. It's why? Because it's accessing different parts of the hard drive that aren't fucked up. But there is that one part that it keeps going to that's messed up, that corrupts every time I try to save a file there. It's very frustrating. Okay? So anyway,
get a flat tire, I buy
it's an ongoing issue. So I got fans dying on me. I got hard drive that's
buy a new hard drive now. Fuck it. Buy a new PC.
What
Let's
else?
Go.
What's next is the question. Right now, I got no problems with the processor, no problems with the graphics card. The RAM is fine, but it makes you nervous, right? It absolutely makes you nervous when you're working with a PC for 10 years and you're starting to see these things start to die. It's like, oh boy, it's end of life. It's coming, right? So that being said, the last couple of years, I've been looking to do an upgrade. And we've talked, I mean, 2 years ago during the summer, we actually had a series of podcasts where we talked about PC components and pricing. And we kind of figured out exactly what it is that I would want if I were to like buy
Big
it.
ups,
The gouty touch, everything breaks around me.
Yeah, Jay, what's up? That's a great point too. Like, how the hell does he break everything? The way he treats stuff is crazy. He's never once opened that PC to clean it in like 11 years. Also, look at this face.
Mid-range PC just to serve my needs, or a future-proof PC where I could actually do full.
And it's crazy that it's gotten to this point. He's been like trying for over a year now to get someone to send him a computer, and it hasn't worked. So now he's all of a sudden just gonna go with Cat's computer.
4K and play games and do all the things I want to do. And the price ranged anywhere from like $1,700.
And the worst part about the Cat stuff is that he tells us it's gonna take him a week to set it up. He's gonna do a week of streams, fucking putting shit on his computer. This should take 1 day. You can do this in a day on your own time. But he wants to do it over the course of a week, transferring files and shit. And you know how that's gonna go. Everything's gonna go wrong. Everything possible that can go wrong is gonna go wrong. And then he's gonna beg for a computer.
$100 up to over $3,000.
He's gonna do like the little child thing, where he has a toy, but he wants a new toy. And he's like, Sigh, Lissai, look how broken my toy is. Lissai, it's so slow. The wheels don't spin the same way they used to spin.
Depending on what I need,
Lissai,
right? What I
Mom,
want.
look, I wish it would have been nice if I got a new toy.
I could never really pull the trigger on it, and the reason being, I just have had bad luck. So, for example, last year, just to give you a preface here, last year, I'm thinking this might finally be the year that I can actually afford to get a new PC. I'm very excited about this, so I'll think about saving up. And then I had a series of things happen behind the scenes, some medical stuff that happened that cost me a lot of money out of pocket that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, Renee.
Then we had our tire stolen off of our car, and not just the tire, but the entire wheel assembly. That cost me hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to replace on the fly, which I had to do right away because we needed a car to get to work.
Okay,
right?
dude. Who cares? That's life.
Then our food disposal
broke.
broke. That cost us, you know, like
Like, a lot of these things are your fault. Things breaking seems to be your fault. The way you described how you used your garbage disposal was really fucking dented. It was really stupid.
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
You were straight up shoving fucking garbage down there. That's not how you're supposed to
get
use
a
it.
replacement for that or whatever. And I could keep going on and on because it's just thing after thing after thing after thing.
Thing after
right?
thing after thing.
Now listen, that's life. I'm just gonna forewarn all you out there,
That's life.
especially if you're younger.
Forewarned.
That's life. As you become an adult, there's always fucking something
all right.
that happens that's gonna cost you money. It really sucks. There's even things around here that we haven't had a chance to do anything about. We've had a broken dishwasher for like over a year and a half,
like,
2 years.
dude, all of your kitchen. Okay. You had Panda in your house, okay? Appliances didn't break. All of a sudden, you get this lady who doesn't know how to do anything, who doesn't want to cook anything, and then all of a sudden, these things start breaking. The vacuum, you couldn't figure out how to put a bike machine together, the dishwasher, the laundry machine, the, what else? The garbage disposal. Like, bro, it kind of just seems like you're stupid. Both of you. You both don't understand how to do these things. Maybe Panda Lee was better at it. Because now all of a sudden, these things are breaking. It kind of just seems like you're stupid, and you keep breaking things.
Can't fix it. We have a whole bathroom that's falling apart, and we can't use it. We don't have money to replace to refurbish
We don't have
it.
money. How
we
the
can't renovate?
I don't
You know,
care.
but that's life. That's when you're an adult.
care.
Thank you.
Big ups, yes.
Thing after thing equals Cat's Weekend.
Oh, boy.
based
Yeah, she wishes. Big ups, yes.
face these issues, and you just deal with them, right? You know. So I'm not gonna sit here and cry, right, about it. I'm just gonna move on.
All right. I'm not going to rewind it, but holy fuck.
On positively. Now we've talked about the possibility that
You
hey,
just
why don't I do
played
like
the
a
victim
fundraiser event? Why don't I
for
do a
like
special marathon stream to
a
raise
minute
money
and
for
a
a new
half.
PC, right?
Straight.
And I'll be honest
I'm not going to sit here and cry.
with you guys, I think it would work. I think if I did that, you guys would rally and support me, and we would be able to raise the money. But there's a problem.
What? What? Hold up.
That hey, why don't I do like a fundraiser event? Why don't I do a special marathon stream to raise money for a new PC, right? And I'll be honest with you guys, I think it would work. I think if I did that, you guys would rally and support me, and we would be able to raise the money. But there's a problem. You guys are not a money pit. You
What?
guys are not an endless supply of financing. I know that. You are my dedicated fans and my audience, which I very much appreciate. And if I ask you for that, hey, could we do a special event to raise money for a PC or whatever? what's going to end up happening is after the event ends, probably all support for my streams
Probably.
will dry up for like a month. But guess what? That's my regular income that I need to pay all my bills and stuff.
I don't
So
get
what's
this.
the point for me
Your whole life is a fundraiser, though.
to ask for more, get it, but then that means that I'm going to get less in the long term, and now I can't
I don't understand
do my normal
this.
shit.
I
right? It
don't.
ain't
I
gonna
really
work.
don't.
So sadly,
Because you're asking for more all the time. Bro, when you were playing Hades 2 and you complained about how much money you weren't getting, and then people showed up to support you play Stardew Valley, is that not you doing the same thing? You just asked for more money because the money you were getting was not enough? I don't know. Your whole life is fundraisers and tip goals and all this shit. What is this stuff on the screen? That's your entire existence online. What does any of this even matter?
I'm in a situation where, what can I say? I don't think there's any way to really finance a new PC at this time. Okay?
Finance. Finance a new like, this is so disgusting to say.
What can I say?
Look at him try to find the words to not just say, I'm struggling to find a way to milk my viewers for money. This is so gross.
I don't think there's any way to really finance a new PC.
Finance a PC.
Okay?
Like, all of your money is raised through people online. This is so weird.
Hoping in
man.
the future things will change. In fact,
I'm hoping things will... like, what is that supposed to mean? What is that actually supposed to mean? What do you mean by that? I hope things change. What? I'm not begging. I just hope things change. Fuck you mean you hope things change? How is it going to change other than me giving you more money? What does that mean?
if, just again, being transparent here, which I've talked about over the years,
Nice.
things would have been perfectly fine if the U.S. economy didn't go for a downturn the last few years.
What?
Because I have things going for me.
All
For
right.
example, I have a lot of equity in my home. Tons. But I can't do anything with it because interest rates and inflation in the United States are sky high. If I were to try to do anything like refinance my house right now, I would end up paying more than I pay now because interest rates have skyrocketed since I bought this house 10 years ago. All right? Our government is failing us. Everything is way more expensive, and they're not doing anything competent to stop it. They claim they are. Oh, look, we'll keep raising interest rates more. The prices are still high. So obviously raising interest rates isn't fixing the problem, you idiots. All you're doing is hurting the common person, but they don't care because they're not affected. They're all rich.
The common person, like DSP. Over 110K
So,
a year.
With all that
Common income, 110K a year.
being said, okay,
That's the average annual income, as we all know.
I'm stuck. Financially, I'm stuck where I am. I'm good. I'm not in any dire straits, but I'm just stuck. I don't have enough money to be buying a $3,000 PC.
Thank you.
Like, how is that possible, man?
Inflation doesn't affect him and his donations turn.
Yeah, inflation isn't real, but also it is real because, I can't afford a PC. But it's not real because people go and buy ice cream at an ice cream parlor. But also it's not real because... I don't know, dude. It's real when he needs it to be, and it's fake when he needs it to be. Pretty much.
I'm nervous that this PC is going
I'm
to crap
nervous.
out. And so,
Like, also, if you own a business and you can't afford a computer that is the lifeblood, quite literally the heart, the brain, the lungs of your fucking business, that's the main thing you fucking need. You can't afford it. Are you really running a business? What are you doing with all your money? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? If you're a barbecuer and you can't afford a barbecue and you own a store, or let's say, for instance, a sandwich shop owner, and you can't afford sandwich ingredients, how the fuck are you running a business?
what I'm going to do over the summer,
doesn't
once we
make
get through
any
this big
sense.
push of new content, we got Still Wakes the Deep, Shadow of the Erd Tree,
All
Bison, and Street Fighter 6. Once we kind of get through that, which will probably be a few weeks, right? I assume it'll probably take us through end of June, first half of July, roughly. Okay?
Whatever, dude.
I am then going to migrate over from my PC to my wife's PC. My wife has a PC she
My
built.
wife's
Well, she didn't build. She
PC.
bought it in 2017. All right. Today we're actually right now we're going to discuss the specs.
I got an X to doubt that she bought it, by the way.
Bought it in 2017. All right. Today we're actually right now we're going to discuss the specs.
I don't know
looked
about
into them
that.
yesterday.
I think he bought her the PC.
All right. Her PC is much better than mine, and
I think the PC was one of the fishing lures that he used to fucking reel her across the country. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe any of this.
PC, my wife's PC. My wife has a PC she built. Well, she didn't build. She bought it in 2017. All right. Today we're actually right now we're going to discuss the specs because I looked into them yesterday. All right. Her PC is much better than mine, and she only used it for like a year. When she moved in with me, she probably used it for about another year playing games like Overwatch and stuff, and then she just adapted to consoles and started playing consoles and doesn't really want to play on PC anymore. So literally, it's just sitting there unused, all right? So yesterday we booted it up. We ran all the Windows updates, all right, which is 7 million of them. And I sat down and I looked at the specs.
Wait, why did you he updates her computer, but not his?
And here's what we got. You ready for this?
I don't know.
Here's what we got in the PC. And yes, Kat signed off on it. We talked about it. She's not using it. She says, yes, you can absolutely use it. It's unused. What's the point, you know, of having a PC just
Is
sitting,
it for the
right?
business, and do you still own it?
The processor in that PC is a Intel Core i7 6800K at 3.4 gigahertz. Okay, my current CPU is a like 4800K, something like that.
What do you?
So it is an upgrade. However, what I did is I went to one of those websites that if you compare hardware, it'll tell you the comparison directly. It's about a 20% improvement on what I've got. It's
So
not
he doesn't know
amazing,
what it
but it's
is.
not bad. It's definitely an improvement, right? So that's good. All right. It's got
Okay.
a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card. However, I can't tell if it's 8 gigs or 10 gigs. I'm looking in the stats.
Yeah, okay. So before he goes on to this cat thing, that's a great point. Ice Marbles in the chat. The vest streak. During the vest streak, he didn't use any of that money to do anything for his business. That money should have lasted him quite a fucking long time. That money was a shit ton of money. But somehow he couldn't afford a computer ever, even though he was raking in a bunch of money. I don't know.
And there's two conflicting numbers. So I can't tell which model it actually is. Either way, I put in the base level card into this comparison website.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Tell
He doesn't know
if
anything about
it's
computers.
8 gigs or 10 gigs. I'm looking in the stats and there's two conflicting numbers.
Two
So I can't
conflicting
tell which model it
numbers?
actually is.
What model? What model? What are
Definitely
you
an
talking
improvement, right? So that's good. All right. It's got a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card. However, I can't
1080?
tell if it's 8 gigs or 10 gigs. I'm looking in the stats and there's two conflicting numbers.
What stats?
So I can't tell which model it actually is. Either way,
Just
I
look
put
up
in
the
the base
graphics
level
card, dumbass.
card into this comparison website, and it basically says, compared to my graphics card now, no exaggeration, this is about anywhere from 60 to 90% improvement.
Look, I just looked it up. It's 8 gigabytes. I'm confused.
Much of an improvement. It's like almost double the graphics card that I have right now. Okay,
But you're
So I'm
not going
staring
to
at
be
it,
playing
like, wow,
games
I mean,
on
that's
it, though.
crazy that it got that far. You know what I'm saying? In just a few years. Because remember, this one I bought in 2013. Hers is from 2017. So in 4 years, the graphics card almost double the power. Right? That's pretty wild.
Okay.
Okay, guys. I have to get Jasper Kitty out of here. So if you can give me a second, I'm just going to quickly just pause. I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay. Go ahead. Get out of here.
For now? Hello?
Yeah, and Tony. Like, I can't believe this guy telling us that he could never afford a computer. What about when you literally could afford it? Why didn't you buy one? What the hell is he doing? He's gone for so long.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Ready to resume? Here we go.
I'm ready.
Okay, so that's the processor. That's the GPU. All right. As for RAM, 32 gigs of RAM. That's double what I have now. Although, like I said, I've never really noticed that my PC has an issue with the 16 gigs of RAM that it has. The only time I've ever seen the memory spike high is when, like, one of the browsers that I've had open for a long time has one of those dumb memory hole things, right?
Memory hole things.
It is.
He told us earlier that he should have got 32 gigs, but now he's saying 16 gigs was okay.
What it is, right?
So which is it? I don't know.
So outside of that,
both and neither.
looking at everything else, it has 2 hard drives. Great. One is an SSD that has the operating system on it, which is what you would expect in a more modern PC. The other is a storage hard drive that's almost 2 gigs. I think it says it was 2 gigs, but it says it has like 1.8 gigs actual free space. So exactly what I need.
Wait, what?
Great. One is an SSD that has the operating system on it, which is what you would expect in a more modern PC. The other is a storage hard drive that's almost 2 gigs. I think it says it was 2 gigs, but it says it has like 1.8 gigs actual free space.
What?
So exactly what
I think he means terabytes.
I need, right?
But whatever.
Exactly what I need to store files and all of that. Okay. Outside of that, the one thing that I think is a little bit of a detriment, but not a huge problem, I think it only has USB 3.0. I looked at all the stats. You know, you go to Device Manager and you can see all the data.
Stats. He keeps
and I'm looking
saying
at it and I'm like, I'm
stats.
pretty sure it's just saying USB 3.0. which a little bit sucks. Here's why. If I could get the latest standard of USB, then I have potential that I could actually capture and stream up to 4K. Now, probably not 4K 60 frames because that's probably going to be too much,
Dude,
but at least 4K 30 frames for certain games. But I think I would need the better USB to do that, and I don't think this has it. I think this has a bunch
playing
of
on console,
USB
bro. Who gives a fuck?
ports. But that seems, out of all the things in there, that seems like the easiest fix. Like, I could just buy a card, right? You probably get them cheap, like $50 probably, and you just put in a
He plays performance mode on all of these games, and he's talking about 4K.
USB card.
Like, as if he actually cares. But, dude, you're playing on console.
USB. I think, is it 3.1 or 3.2? Whatever it is. I know it's not 3.0. There's like a step up from that now. So maybe I could put that in, right? And that would allow me to do the better quality. Also, I think it has a capture card in it, but I don't know what. I haven't had a real chance.
How do you not know anything about this computer?
To go too crazy. Here's the thing. Her office, since we basically stopped using everything in that room, has a lot of shit we pushed into it.
Here we go. Here we fucking go.
Hell!
Look at the way he talks about it. Bro, they shoved... The room has a bunch... That room is filled. How much garbage is in that room? Let's hear this again.
Had a real chance, to go too crazy. Here's the thing. Her office, since we basically stopped using everything in that room.
So they don't go in there. They don't even set foot in the room. And pay attention to this little giggle here. This is how you know how embarrassing it is.
Has a lot of shit we pushed into it. It's not easy for me to get to the PC. It's like behind this fucking thing. So.
What? It's like behind this fucking thing.
There's a lot of shit we pushed into it. It's not easy for me to get to the PC.
It's another styrofoam situation. It's another garage filled with garbage. How much garbage is in that room? What do these people do that they produce this much fucking garbage? And they just store it in their house. What do they put in there?
You see, it's like behind this fucking thing. So what I'm going to do is in July at some point, I'm going to take the PC out of there. I'm going to bring it over here. So this way I'll have two PCs.
Could be the figures, yeah.
In my office, and I'll be able to jump on there and.
So this is interesting to me because it's almost like she doesn't play in the piece with the PC anymore because there's a bunch of garbage in the room. You guys started putting garbage in the room and it got so filled up that she doesn't even want to play on the computer anymore. Those two things kind of seem related. It's kind of convenient that she doesn't want to play in the room with a bunch of garbage in it. Both could have happened at the same time. I don't know.
Really get a good look.
Whatever, dude.
You know, at it and see exactly what it has. I'm almost positive it has a capture card, but I think what I'm using is going to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, this capture card can do everything I want to do. So I don't think it's going to be a big problem or anything like that.
Puts his old couch, maybe.
Don Fanucci says,
break
down this wall and make it a larger room, a super room. That is something that we could eventually do, maybe, as long as there's no load supporting shit in the wall here. I don't think that would be a bad idea to actually have like one really long.
He should stream that whole thing.
What incomprehensible horror did Mike Plum witness?
Yeah, that's even if they let him upstairs. Yes, for the two. Thank you so much. I assume they would have locked that door and closed off everything. They would have just let him in the living room. Just talk to him there. Big ups, yes, thank you.
Room, I think that would be a good idea. It would actually help too for me for
Dude,
filming
you should
and everything.
Play a house flipper and do it.
That costs money. I don't have money for renovations of the house right now. Like I said, if the economy would ever fucking turn around, I would basically refinance, have money to fix. I would fix my bathroom. I would probably do that. That's actually a pretty good suggestion. Yeah, I would do those things, but I
don't understand. Right now. Okay, so back when this guy, before the bankruptcy, this guy would tell us that he doesn't have money to do anything. That's a quote that he did. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money times 15, whatever, how many times he said it. And that's because he had so much debt. Okay, so all of that debt gets wiped away. And you're on cloud 9. And you're super cool, you're super chill, but also you still don't have money to do anything. How is that possible? What do you do with your money? Obviously, I know the answer, guys, but I'm just hypothetically asking. How can he still have no money to do anything? Getting a PC, like I said, it's the lifeblood of his business. It's really the only thing he ever needs. Also, wait. Cheating on fat cat with tranny porn. Gifted 50 members and it's gone. Okay. Big ups.
Because the economy is shit.
Economy.
You know?
It's the economy's fault.
yeah, so that's what we're looking at. We're looking at a minor but still improvement to the CPU, likely a huge improvement to the GPU, doubling my RAM.
What do you mean likely?
Still having ample storage and everything to store my files.
Whatever.
Okay?
I'm gonna stop asking.
It's going to be an improvement.
There's
by
no
the way,
point
it
in
runs on
asking.
Windows 10, right? What people are saying in chat, which you're all correct, I wouldn't be able to upgrade it to Windows 11 because that processor doesn't work with Windows 11, I guess. I guess you need like the top-end processors or more modern processors to run Windows 11. So I couldn't do it on that PC. But Windows 10 is still fine. You know, no problems there. So it should be good. Now, I'm certainly not saying that this is going to be a situation
get Windows 11?
where I'm going to be using this PC for 10 years. Okay? Ideally, I swap over to her PC. We see some minor improvements. And some of the improvements you'll see right away is I might be able to do 1440p instead of 1080p. Right now, I'm broadcasting at 1440p, but it's really just 1080p.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
I could tell.
I'd actually be able to do
It's barely 1080p, bro. It
real
looks disgusting.
1440p, both in the streams and the videos that I did. So you'd be able to see even better quality videos and streams right away. I should probably be able to handle that on there. Okay?
Probably.
But outside of that,
probably.
you know, am I still going to be able to game and everything on there? No, I'm not. I'm not going to be able to game and you know, stream and record at the same time. It's just not going to work.
I don't get any of this.
Dave acting like he owes money to the mob.
Yeah, Waffle Bunny with the 2. Him saying he doesn't have money to do anything is crazy to me. Oh yeah, I kind of stopped talking before. The fact that he has no more debts, at least credit debt, he got all that wiped away. How do you still not have money to do anything? Because you break all of your appliances and shit. But still, that's your fault. That's not like the world coming to attack you.
It's the same situation as my PC now. If I try to do that, everything's going to chop up and lag up.
You've been getting a lot of money.
You know, it's a
you can stop some pulls and then maybe use that money to save up over the course of like 2 months and then get enough money.
It's not necessarily a band-aid. It definitely is an improvement and it's needed at this point. This is going to make it so that I'm not in any kind of risk that at any moment my PC will have something that fizzles out, like the hard drive's not going to fry on me and I lose all my storage, or you know, the fans all die and the thing over.
Like, I don't even get any of this too, because if you really just, I don't even, what's the purpose of it? Because if your streams, you tell us your streams are fine the way they are now. I mean, it's working. Look at it now. Why are you even bothering switching PCs only to then eventually you think you're going to switch it again? It's a band-aid solution for an eventual longer-term PC. Future-proofed PC. What's even the point? Why don't you just use her PC to play some games on it? And still stream from your other PC? Why don't you just do that? Isn't that a better solution than making someone in your audience buy you a mini PC? You could have just been doing that the whole time? Shoutouts to the guy who bought me a mini PC. I fucking scammed you. I had a PC in the other room the whole time that I could have been using. Fuck you, I guess.
Heats or anything like that. I shouldn't have any risk of that.
I don't know.
Okay?
I don't
so that's
understand
good. That's
any of
really
this.
the reason I need to do this migration.
I'm confused.
Otherwise, I think my content right now is fine. Quality is good, right?
Yeah, Len.
But it's just to prevent any kind of risk of the 10-year-old PC conking out on me. Maybe this will give me, you know, a few more years on this PC, you know, until hopefully things turn around. And then eventually I'd be able to dump a bunch of money into getting a better PC. Like we were looking at PCs yesterday on my React show.
Dump a bunch of money, by the way. Again, a PC is literally the only thing he needs. He doesn't need the consoles. He doesn't need these statues. He doesn't need the paintings. He doesn't need any of this. A PC is the most important thing that he needs. And for some reason, he calls it dumping money into it.
And they were showing different ranges. They showed there's like a mid...
You think he would care more? This is your job. Why do I care more about a PC than you? It's your job.
Range that goes for like 1700, and that is, you know, essentially better than what this PC will be that I'm migrating to. And would be able to do some mid-range stuff. Still probably not the high-end games while I'm streaming and recording, but they showed, oh, here's the high-end one. $3,800. I'm like, okay. There you go. If you want to do everything on one PC, it's $3,800, right? Now, some people have suggested, just listen to this, well, now you could game on your current PC, and you could
I just said that
PC.
Hey, Zyker EX with the 5 pounds, brother. What's up?
He's so computer illiterate, but then again, this is the same guy who said AMD processors are meant to overheat.
Yeah, never forget. Never forget, Zyker and chat. AMD CPUs are supposed to overheat. They're meant to overheat. That's what he said. Sure they are, dude.
I am Tekken 3.
That's you, Zyker. You're Tekken 3. Pick up, Steve.
Capture into the other newer PC. You could have a 2 PC build.
Yeah.
Right? Where you play games on the one and you capture and stream with the other. I mean, you're right. I could do that.
Yeah.
I could. But that means that I'm now gaming on a PC that has failing fans, a hard drive
oh my fucking
that's not
God.
really storing
He's so
very well.
dumb.
Not to say that I would need to
He's
store on
so
it
annoying
anymore because it sounds like I'd be.
Of course he pulls out Mr. Semantics. Mr. Semantics. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna play on my old PC. Bitch, then play on the new one.
Storing it all on.
Then you don't have to do any of the setup. You can just plug it in and play shit. And then record it.
The other PC, right?
Right, okay.
Well, I don't know. Like, this is a 10-year-old graphics card. I mean, actually, it's more. I think it's like 11 years old. Could it really handle modern games? I don't know.
God.
You know? And the thing is, I've never really done that before.
He's
right?
so
if
annoying.
You think about it,
he just finished telling us that Cat's PC is newer and better than his. So then why would you game on yours?
I've never
game on the newer one with a better fucking 1080 in
actually played like a high-end game on that PC. I don't even know if it would run. It probably wouldn't run anything, I don't think. Or I would have to do like all like mid-range settings, right? I wouldn't be able to actually do better settings.
You're playing on console, motherfucker. Who cares?
I have the mini PC. I'm curious if the mini PC that I have now is actually more powerful than my current PC to play games. That's pretty funny, but it actually might be, right?
Why is it funny?
So I don't think that's going to work very well.
Okay.
I have no clue what graphics card the mini PC has. There's stats online for it, but I don't know what where they are. It's a Trig key mini PC.
Doesn't know anything. How do you not know anything? This is your job.
So that's what we're looking at. Those are the stats.
I'm in disbelief, man.
It'll definitely be an improvement. Not a humongous improvement, but it'll definitely be some kind of an improvement. If anything, probably upgrading my quality to true 1440p, which I don't have right now.
That too, the 21st Sergeant. He's acting like he just told us his hard drive is malfunctioning. You can just buy a new hard drive. They're really cheap, especially since he means a HDD. Just a hard drive ass hard drive. You could have just bought one. You can buy new CPU fans over the course of, a month. Save up some money, buy some fans, replace them. That's all you had to do. Get some new RAM.
Now would be good, especially for the on-demand videos, which are only 1080p.
He's pretending like he can't do that because for some reason he's so afraid to open his PC, even though there's tutorials online and stuff. You could make that a stream. Bro, if this dude made a PC building stream, I would watch it. I would actually watch it. I'm so interested in that because he would look very silly and stupid. It would be hilarious. It would be great. But of course he will never do that. He can just turn it into content, but this guy's like anti-content. This guy's like the anti-YouTuber. He doesn't want to do anything fun, anything different, anything that requires any sort of the bare minimum effort of just putting the webcam on the floor, like setting it up to look at the floor and him sitting there putting a computer together. Like, why not?
Right now?
Whatever.
So there would be an improvement to the quality you guys see. For me, it's about longevity, not worrying about the thing failing on me and frying, right? So, there's benefits. Now, the thing is, when I do this, I'm going to have to figure out exactly when I'm doing it. Probably streams will be limited. Like, what I may do is have a day where, okay, half the day I stream games and the other half I'm not streaming. I'm doing this setup conversion where I'm trying to migrate shit over. The last thing I want to do is, like, screw with my PC and now I can't do anything and I can't stream. So it's probably going to be a slow process of, backing up all the files I used to stream, which are all over the fucking place. Seriously, they're like all over the place.
So by this, he literally, what I assume he means are just these PNGs. These JPEGs right here. This layout is just an image. The other layouts that are all images. The DSPN little image, that's just an image. They're just images. Because that's all he does on his streams. The stream starts now intro where it's just a little thing. It's just an MP4 file. Like, they're just files, dude. And this is the problem, too. He says they're all over the place. That's kind of your fault. It's your fault that you don't organize your shit and keep them in order and put them in folders. He just puts everything on his desktop. So the only thing he really has to migrate are just PNGs and MP4s. That's it. That's it. That's the thing he's so worried about transferring. Because all of his settings, well, he can just look at the settings that he has now and then download OBS on the new computer and then just copy the settings.
My hard drives. So
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
find
It's
out
not
where
that
all those
complicated.
are.
It's not
I
going
gotta
to take
back
you
up
a week.
my OBS settings. I gotta back up other things in settings. I gotta convert them over to this new PC.
He doesn't edit videos. He doesn't have an editing software. He doesn't do anything else. There's nothing else he needs to back up.
Well, this 2017 PC, I should
Your
say.
pick. Okay. Oh, he looks
You
at
know,
it.
and work
wipes
on it that way.
Nice. Wipes it on the chair. Okay.
And it's gonna be some work. It's not gonna be like
yeah, that
overnight.
too. He can just put it on a Google Drive. Like, there's so many solutions. He can just put all these JPEGs and shit on a Google Drive, and then just take it off the cloud on his new computer.
Okay, guys, I'm on the new PC. What do you think? It's gonna be probably tweaking it, messing with it, trying to get it to work properly.
Oh my god. Again,
you
this
know.
is something that a normal person would do on their own time.
It'll be annoying, but at the same time, I think it'll be worth it, and it'll feel smoother every day. By the way, this PC, because the fans are failing, it's loud as shit. One of the one remaining fan on the processor heatsink
Oh my god.
is going like this. So when it goes, it goes.
That's insane,
So,
man.
Cypress TV says
Yeah,
a
pass the door.
1080 GPU is more than enough to play Street Fighter 6. You could technically use your current PC
Is it? Let's
and
see.
stream Street Fighter 6 from Cat's PC.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
dumbass.
not the point, Cypress TV.
What do you mean?
You
that's
got it
not the point?
backwards. The point is to move my capturing and streaming, which I need to do every day, to the other PC.
Why?
Because I have to rely on that one. I can't have this PC be my PC I'm using every day and then have it die and I can't work.
Why not?
The point is I'm not gaming on her PC.
Dude, are you kidding me? If your computer died, you can make like the biggest fucking beg victim segment ever. Stream from your phone again. You can do another stream from your phone, fucking acting like a big victim and complaining.
See what I'm saying?
Are
I
you
understand
kidding
what
me?
you're saying. You're saying keep your current setup and then run Street Fighter 6 on her PC and capture it and stream it off of your PC. That's what you're saying. I get it.
Oh yeah, he can play Street Fighter with a 1080. I don't know if his processor's good enough though.
What's up, Game Boy? How are you?
What's up, Game
So
Boy?
yeah, so that's the discussion. I'm sure now that I've given you guys the stats, there'll be some discussion
The
about
stats.
this and all of that.
I like stats. I like
At the
computer
very
stats.
least,
They're pretty cool. They
this
had
is gonna
like
give me
82
at least
games,
a few more years of
99
longevity here
points,
without having to worry about I got to drop a ton of money
68
on
assists
PC,
too. That's crazy.
which I need to do, I want to do, and I just can't do right now. It's not working out, but
Plus
eventually
minus
I
of
think it
42.
will. You know, so there you go. So that's coming over the summer. The big migration, we'll call it, is coming over the summer. The big migration. It sounds like a bunch of settlers moving across the United States or something, right?
Yeah, Kit Kat. I don't know, man. Like, again, imagine being the guy that donated the mini PC.
All right.
You had a PC in the other room you could use the whole time.
Anyway, I think I've talked enough.
I just spent like $500 on the mini PC for you. Well, get
So
fucked,
I think what we will
guess.
do is do one shout out to Hair of the Dog, who did a super chat this morning. Thank you very much, Hair of the Dog. And that is
Hint, hint.
literally the only contribution that has come in so far today. So if you'd like a shout out, contribute to the stream and I will give you a shout out. If you'd like to talk, Q&A, tag me in the chat. Guys, you know the deal. When I stream, my goal is to hit $50 in tips on any given stream. Then I consider it a successful stream.
We had another level 1 with $0. Let's go.
Anything above and beyond that is well appreciated. Thank you so much to those who support my content. And let's get it going. Let's see what you guys want to chat about today. We have a little bit of time here, probably about 20 minutes. So what do you want to chat about today, everybody? What's going on?
Great. What? What's he doing? Oh, did his stream go down?
Are using the Pepe Phil emote so much? How dare you?
Test a chat post.
Stop using Pepe Phil. It's very disturbing.
What's happening?
Now no one's saying anything. What happened? By the way, is the AI summary working again? So yesterday the AI summary for the chat was working. It was hilarious to read. Because it was wrong again. And then it stopped working here, but then it started working on my other channels, and then it stopped working there too. It's like they keep turning on and off this AI summary bot. Right now it's not on.
Okay.
No, the Beyond Two Souls playthrough is not scheduled. As I told you, when we're well and ready to do it, I'll let you know.
I wonder if he saw my video about
I'd
that.
love to do it, but things just keep happening. Like my wife's health hasn't been great recently.
What?
you know, and it sucks
What?
because every time you think, oh, let's do it.
10 bands in your
Holy
life,
shit,
kid.
Rebsy with the 10? Legend.
There's a deleted podcast where he talks about his hard drive. Chat told him to get a new one. His excuse is that he does not want to open it for fear of breaking and calling chat know-it-all.
Oh yeah, Rebsy, you're right. Dude, by the way, for the 10.
I am Gothic.
You are Gothic.
I am World of Warcraft.
You are World of Warcraft, dude. Thank you so much for the 10. But yeah, I remember that. He's just so afraid to open his PC up and do anything. Even a hard drive. Even something as simple as a hard drive. He doesn't even want to plug one in or take one out or do anything. Or even get, like, I don't know. There's so many things he could do. I don't know. That's crazy. He doesn't want to break it. Like, his fingers are just going to smash through it or something.
You know, something comes, something happens. And it's life.
Also, wait.
Would love to do it, but things just keep happening. Like, my wife's health hasn't been great recently, you know, and it sucks because every time you think, oh, let's do it, you know, something comes, something happens. And it's life. That's what happens, all right? So, if and when we're ready to do it, I'll let you know, but there's no reason to keep asking because there's no updates if there's no updates, all right? Okay. Tina says USB 3.0 is the same as USB 3.1, just a name change. Both are 5 gigabit. Yeah, but isn't it true that if you want to do like the best quality, like 4K, you can't do over regular USB 3.0? Isn't that true? Like if you want to do 4K capturing and everything, you have to actually have the better.
There's chat errors.
Higher quality USB. I think
so. I guess there is YouTube chat errors, guys. So if you're having trouble chatting, it's YouTube. It's not me.
That's true. It's weird because here.
Hey, where's he going? He's gonna get the PC. Oh,
this is the capture device I'm using right now. Okay. And
like this whole pre-stream, he could have actually made this exciting if he brought the PC, and we got to see inside of it, and we got to look at it.
It says on it.
That could have been
claims,
fun, but no.
For the requirements, okay. Where is
For
it?
now?
Where's the requirements? Where are they?
Me. It's okay if you blame me. It's fine.
USB 3.1. It claims you need USB 3.1. Says right on it. Okay.
Is that what it says?
It works with USB 3.0 because I don't have 3.1. Okay. So then what is it that needs 3.1? Probably the 4K because it does 4K
probably.
60 frame pass through, but it does 30 frame capture at 4K. So it probably needs 3.1 to actually capture the 4K video.
Yeah, why does it still have the box? Yeah, I know, right?
Maybe it even needs it for the 1440p. I don't know. I do not know.
Yes, Sergeant. For sway. He's examining it. He's inspecting it, like Resident Evil. He found the secret.
It does say it does 1440p.
There you go. He pressed X.
So I should be able to do that. Good.
He's like a Resident Evil character.
Okay. Anyway.
Cool. Okay. What's happening?
The better version is 10 gigabits. So you're saying USB 3.0, 3.1 are like lower? What is the higher end? Is it 3.1 or is there another one? Like, is there a 3.2 for USB? I don't know.
2?
I don't know anything. I'm so outdated when it comes to technology at this point.
Brittany was coming out there.
I don't know. I don't know shit.
3.2? I don't know shit. It's your... Oh, boy. It's your job, man.
It's 3.2. So there is a 3.2. Okay.
Like, why are you relying on your chat? Your chat, by the way. Specifically DSP's chat. And we know how his chat is and what these people kind of look like.
3.2 is the higher one.
Imagine relying on those people to give you business, like, PC advice.
Okay.
And to tell you everything. What is Google? I don't fucking know. I can't use Google. I don't know.
I'm so confused as to what just happened.
I don't know what anything is. Everything and anything confuses me. I don't mix well with technology.
Yeah, I don't need that for this capture card.
But
That's
it's my
correct.
job.
But eventually, if I want to go super high end, I would, right? But I think this will definitely do 1080p 60 frames because I'm doing that. I'm curious because it says it supports 1080p up to 120 frames. Not that I would even do that. I don't even think YouTube supports that, does it? I don't think YouTube supports 120 frames.
Frames?
I would like to play at 120 frames on my TV.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Once you hear it, this is like a combo. The Wombo combo of Britney's coming out.
Curious because it says it supports 1080p up to 120 frames. Not that I would even do that. I don't even think YouTube supports that, does it? I don't think YouTube supports 120 frames.
Frames?
I would like to play at 120 frames on my TV.
TV?
So for pass-through to have that is good because it does have that.
Does have that?
But I'm curious about like 1440p, right? That's what I want to do. 1440p, am I able to do that? I would love to do that upgrade.
I love it.
Especially for newer games and stuff, right? I'm really curious how Elden Ring's gonna look. How will Elden Ring look at the better quality? Because now I'm able to play at 120 hertz.
All right, it's gonna look like an Xbox Elden Ring game.
And I don't know if Elden Ring supports any of that or
Shut
not.
up.
I guess we'll find out how it looks with the new setup. Oh, thank you.
What? Oh. Okay. I don't care.
Thank you for telling me my Street Fighter 2 Super Nintendo cartridge fell over.
Did it fall over? Thank you.
Oh, I know Elden Ring isn't going to run above 60 frames per second. That's the cap, right?
Right.
YouTube does support 120 frames? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Because I mean, how cool would it be if I can play, like, when the new Call of Duty comes out? If I could do Call of Duty at 1080p, 120 frames on YouTube. That would probably be insane, huh?
I don't... Okay. I don't think anyone would actually care.
Absolutely insane.
All right. Whatever. As if anyone would care. Man, he's stalling for tips. He's not even saying anything.
For now. Hello.
I received my first tip of the day. A $5 tip from the Mysterious Stranger. Guitar Riff Plays. Well, thank you so much, Mysterious Stranger. I think in honor of this guy, Mysterious Stranger, who has been supporting the Fallout 4 streams recently, I think the next playthrough I do of Fallout, I may actually have to get the...
I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Fallgout. USB 3.0, USB 3.1. Currently, it's USB 3.2 Gen 1X1. What the fuck is Gen 1X1?
It's the newest one.
What does that even mean?
He just told you. He just told you what it meant. He just told you. Okay. He just told you.
Gen 1X1. Blackjack Yak, 54. 3 months as a member. Says 3 months. Time flies when you're happy.
Don't care. And he's just waiting for tips. He finally got his 5. Is that good enough to start? He should put the streams under a tip goal. Like, I'm not going to do gameplay unless we get $50 on the pre-stream.
Yeah, I don't know. When you get gifted a membership, it seems like YouTube is pretty stupid with gifted memberships. Like, for example, you could get gifted a membership you don't want, and there's no way to stop it. Like, on Twitch, there is. On Twitch, if you're gifted a membership and you don't want it, you can reject it. On YouTube, it just seems like you just get it and you're stuck with it. Also, when you get gifted a membership on YouTube, you can't upgrade the membership. Like, let's say, for example, you were a member on my React channel, but you decided one week, oh, I want to become an ultra member so I can get my video watched next week. If you have a gifted membership, you can't upgrade. You're stuck at the gifted membership level until it expires, and then you can upgrade. So, essentially, what you have to do is...
you can't give him more money. On top of the money he already got.
Your gifted memberships, so that you don't get one, and then buy the tier you want. YouTube is infamous for having an idea and not completing it, right? Like, the whole idea of gifted memberships is great, but why not actually make them fully functional like they are on other sites that you do
Project 7? What?
Directly compete with, like Twitch?
Did I hear Project 7?
We'll put them in their base level, and then we won't do anything else to fix it. We'll just leave it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Just like they still, to this day, do not have all of the options for chat moderation that Twitch does. You know, people have been asking for these for 100 years, and you still don't have it. I mean, like right now, if I click on Dentronics, it says channel activity. And if I click on channel activity, it tells you how old his YouTube channel is. 9 years. It gives you his last 3 chat messages only. That's it. Then, if you click...
I mean, that's not necessarily true.
If you click on an arrow, the entire thing crashes. I'm serious. So, like, they program in functionality that's, like, half-assed and doesn't work, and then they just leave it. So, like, the idea was you were supposed to be able to see someone's chat history, so you could see if this is someone who infamously is saying dumb, insulting things in chat, and you can moderate them. You can literally only see 3 fucking lines of their chat. So how does that help you? It doesn't help you at all. They half-ass programmed it and just dropped it and never improved it or fixed it. On Twitch, at any moment, you can click on any user, you can see their entire chat history, how many times they've been timed out, if they've had issues, moderation issues.
Level.
You can't do any of that here. They're
any moment.
That's true. 672 says, we're almost 5 years into next-gen consoles that apparently are capable of 8K 120 frames, but we're still begging for games to just run at 60 frames. Correct. And that's what I keep saying is, I don't feel like the hardware needs improvement anymore. They say, oh, there's going to be a new PS5 that's going to be even better than the current one. The current one isn't running games great most of the time. So why are we asking for a better PS5? Right?
Just the other day, you were hinting that you wanted it. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to bet
Jordan says it won't
my entire channel
Let me do a message.
that he's gonna get a PS5 Pro.
In chat, it's lagging. Oh, I don't know, Jordan, what's going on. It's fine. For a lot of people are talking, no problem.
Hypothetically speaking.
Perhaps something is wrong with perhaps something is wrong with the server you're on. I could definitely see your messages. You said, is it fixed there? I saw that come through. Did you try completely refreshing your browser? Or maybe logging out and back into the browser? Maybe it could be your browser has like memory holes right now. That
memory
happens to
holes.
me too. My browser's been open too long, and I haven't like restarted my PC or refreshed. The browser will run like shit. I did get your super chat though, Jordan, and I see your messages.
The browser
when they
just
come
like
through, but I
him,
guess they're not coming through smoothly, huh?
It memory hole stuff. Like Project 7.
Anyway.
And the 2K cat reveal.
Who was that $5 tipper? The mysterious stranger, correct? I gotta put his name up here.
Nice. I wonder which sock account that is.
Yo?
And
I received a $1 tip.
Yeah, YouTube's having issues, guys. If you're having
This one I'll read
trouble.
because I don't understand. This one is just ridiculous. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Someone tipped $1 and says, why don't you use Rogaine for your receding hairline, right?
Let's hear this.
Well,
let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's be honest here. All right.
Let's be
First
honest.
of all,
okay, that means not honest. That just means serious. Remember that. Honest doesn't mean honest.
I have a lot more hair than a lot of other streamers. I hate to tell you this. I really do.
What?
I'm lucky to have as much hair that I have. I actually have, on my mother's side, her brother
Look at his
and
ear.
all of my cousins on that side are all bald. All right? So I'm lucky to have as much hair as I have. I must have gotten the hair from my dad, right? And I agree that I have a receding hairline right
Isn't
here.
his dad bald?
And I actually have a spot in the back of my head as well that I'm starting to lose hair. But I'm not bald. It's not so atrociously bad or anything. Like,
I
if
mean,
this went
it's pretty
really
bad.
bad and started going all the way to the back of my head, then maybe I would look to do something, or maybe I would have a different hairstyle. But it's not. You know, it's only in the last year that I
pretty bad,
started
dude.
actually, like, having my hair this style. Remember, I used to just wet it and kind of...
Like it's quite literally tilted to one side. It's slanted.
Brush it back.
Kind of like your face is slanted. Your hair is also slanted.
But now I actually wash my hair every morning and get it all puffed.
Whoa, what?
You know, it's only in the last year that I started actually, like, having my hair this style. Remember, I used to just wet it and kind of brush it back. But now I actually wash my hair every morning and get...
Now he actually showers every morning. He used to just put water on his head.
it all puffy and nice for the stream, right?
Okay.
And I like how it looks. I like how it feels too. It feels a lot better this way than
I
weighing it
feel
down.
better.
But it's pretty
Dude,
good.
why
I
would
think
you
it's
say
not that
this?
bad. It's called aging gracefully instead of
Huh?
What? Of denying your age and the fact that you're getting older and you're losing your hair, or your hair on your face is getting white. You lean into it and you say, "Listen, I don't look that bad. I don't look great, but I don't look that bad. So I'm not in a big fucking midlife crisis situation where I need to start with Rogaine and dyeing my beard black." You know, like certain people on YouTube who have giant, significantly black beards, unnaturally black beards that look insanely fake. They look like fucking idiots because they put so much fucking dye into their fucking beard because they deny the fact that they're getting older because they're losers who are so fucking jealous of everyone else around them. Anyway.
I'm so confused as to what just happened.
I wonder who the hell I could be talking about. I just received...
Who is he talking about?
A $5 super chat.
Oh, Keemstar.
From Blackjack Yak, who says, I really like the Street Fighter 6 streams. If your situation changes and you can afford to buy a new PC, I can help you find a good deal and a good PC to finance. Sounds good.
Keemstar's
Right now,
bald.
definitely not in the cards. I think right now I'm getting the optimal I can get on consoles with my setup, right? But ideally, yes, I would like to be playing it on PC because that is the ideal state with the absolute least amount of lag and issues.
I don't get how he called Keemstar jealous. Why the fuck would Keemstar be jealous of you? Why did he have to bring up the jealousy thing?
And plus, better frame rate.
He dyes his hair because he's jealous of the way you look? What?
Rates and stuff. Not better
Anyways,
frame rates, better
whatever.
refresh rates. But
that's the reality that this dude fucking finds himself in.
It is what it is. I'm happy with what I got. Eventually I would like
What
to get
a
a better one,
weirdo.
but I am where I am, Thank you for that offer. And by the way, very soon, you guys are going to start to see white in my hair too. I know right now you can only see it in the beard, but like you're going to start to see, I can see it here. I actually have a lot of silver hairs in the sides of my head, And eventually it's gonna, you know, it's gonna go through probably the next 3 years. You're probably gonna see me gradually start to go whiter.
I don't know,
and grayer.
dude. Kind of looks like you dye your hair a little bit.
What do they call it? The
sometimes
salt and pepper look or something like that. And this is what's gonna happen because I am
Salt
starting
and
to lose my
pepper
pigment.
look.
And it's like I don't care. Who cares?
I don't care.
Why is it
Who
such a big
cares?
deal? Seriously, why is it such a big deal? I don't.
Look at this dude. Look how obvious it is that he doesn't care. This is totally what a person does, says, and acts like when they don't care about something.
Or something like that. And this is what's gonna happen because I am starting to lose my pigment. And it's like I don't care. Who cares? Why is it such a big deal? Seriously, why is it such a big deal? I don't really give a shit.
I don't care. Why would I care? I don't care. Like, I don't care if people make fun of me. Why would I care? Yeah, sure, dude. I believe that you
Blackjack,
don't
it's
care.
all good. I mean, here's the thing, right? The only real way, sadly, to get me to a better position than what I'm about to do, right? To migrate over to my wife's PC would be somehow to come up, right? To migrate over to my wife's PC.
It came out. He's
my wife.
He was gonna do it. He was gonna do it. It came out
to a better position than what I'm about to do, right? To migrate over to my wife's.
My wife.
My wife.
Even a computer. It's his mom's computer.
Sadly, to get me to a better position than what I'm about to do, right? To migrate over to my wife's PC would be somehow to come across like $3,000 magically. Oh my God! Here's $3,000 out of nowhere, so you can buy a PC to your specs, what you need, but it's not sucking away from the other support that you need month to month.
What?
To make a living, right? And that's what I mean. Like, if I did a fundraiser stream, I know my fans would support it, and I'd probably raise a ton of money to get a new PC, but they're not made of money. So no one's going to then be able to continue to support my content and also support the PC, and I get that. That's why I haven't done it, you know? I'm thinking more long-term than short-term. The short-term game of getting the new PC doesn't make sense if long-term for 2 months now I have no income to pay my bills because everyone tossed in for the PC and has nothing to give anymore, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ask for that.
Anymore.
That would be stupid.
I don't get it, dude. Your whole lifestyle is fundraised, and you like to tell us how successful you are.
To have you here today, just
this
to chill,
make
and
any
yeah, you'll be here for
sense.
Street Fighter tonight, as always. Sounds good.
Yeah, that would be stupid. Not the way he runs things now. Asking for a PC fundraiser would be the stupid thing.
Yeah, right. OMG says, I'm going to go sell my car, and then the money will be coming your way. Right. No, I'm not expecting that whatsoever. Not asking or expecting for anything crazy like that. And
I like how he even responds to that. Because obviously he would enjoy that. Because he's accepted money from straight up a homeless person. Multiple times. Straight up. And he knew that. And he knew that about them. The things that he accepts money from, like the people, he doesn't care. The money is his as soon as you send it. The money is his before you send it. You just haven't sent it yet. He doesn't give a fuck. Look at this guy. Why does he even respond to this message? Dude, Lord Kane, you're a member now.
I'm him.
Thank you so much, dude. Welcome.
yeah, right. OMG says, I'm going to go sell my car, and then the money will be coming your way. Right. No, I'm not expecting that whatsoever. Not asking or expecting for anything crazy like that. And by the way, I should be clear. A couple people have messaged me over the last day.
Movie sign, did you gift? I don't see a gift. I don't see a gift thing. Movie sign, did you gift? Motherfucker. Holy shit, legend.
I'm him.
If you did, big ups, dude.
If you remember Bob.
For some reason, the chat's having issues and it's not showing up. But I see that people are getting it. Big ups, movie sign. You legend.
I am World of Warcraft. I am Tekken 3.
You are Tekken 3.
And said, just so you know, even if you got an ROG Ally or a Steam Deck, excuse me, neither of those would run Street Fighter 6 well. It would run it at like 720p lower settings. So don't get that in the expectation it wouldn't do it. So I'm glad that they told me that. Now that I know that, I really don't want that. So please, no one buy me anything crazy like that. I'm not looking for it. If it can't do what I need, then there's no
proud
point. It's
ally?
be a waste. Okay?
Nugs in chat. I can play Street Fighter 6 at 1080p
I'm not going to be
on an ally.
renting any PCs. That's crazy. Absolutely not. No. No. Whatever I have
Go to
has
an
to be my
internet cafe.
property. Not messing around with rentals and stuff like that.
I don't know. He pretty much just wants someone to send him a PC. hello, Phil. I ordered this PC for you on Amazon. That way he can pretend like...
They stutter on a lot of games.
He cannot tap out his few whales their money. So he can still beg for money.
The device is meant for gaming on the go. Definitely not meant to replace a PC. All right. So good. There you go. I'm glad we had that discussion. Because that would have really sucked if I bought one or someone bought one for me, and then I plug it in, and I look like, what the fuck? Why does it run like shit? That would have really stunk. So I'm glad we didn't do that.
Yeah, that's a great point. RTU was going to send him a PC, and for some reason he just didn't want to.
Yeah, renting a PC is not a good idea. Absolutely not a good idea.
Why not? It's cheaper, right? Why don't you do it? You want to play a PC game for a week? Rent a PC for a week. Right? I don't know. What do you need a PC for? Burnell?
Burnell?
The level 1 experience. I hope you guys enjoy.
Some people are saying chat's having issues. I'm not having issues with chat, and I don't see anyone having issues with chat, but maybe it's a server deal. This happens on YouTube where you're on a regional server, and sometimes the server you're on sucks, and because of that, you get worse video quality, worse chat quality. It could be a regional thing. I wonder if all you guys who are having problems with the chat are in the same region of Europe or something, right? I don't know.
Yeah, Europe. Shoutouts to my Europeans having chat
issues. He says, yes, I just had an
ES with the 2.
Let's donate a bugged PC with keyloggers to Phil.
With keyloggers. I like the with keyloggers. Big FCS. Yeah, we should.
They were posting a message. I had to post it again.
He wouldn't accept it, though. You'd have to LARP as a fan for, like, a year.
I just did 2 and they went through. So it's probably a regional thing.
It's a regional thing.
Dumb.
Oh, Lord Kane. Okay.
It shows errors every second message, huh?
Always nice to see you.
That's dumb. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. Nothing on, I mean, obviously, that's nothing on our end, you know. Not you, not me. That's a YouTube side issue. Hopefully they fix it.
Okay, we get it.
Very annoying.
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Guys, I just hit refresh on YouTube. I can't even get my channel page to load.
Oh,
wow.
Really?
It's just endlessly loading. Okay, now it just, that was a good 10 seconds of wait just to get my videos to load on my dashboard so I could see them. Yeah, so YouTube's having issues right now, for sure. That's a huge delay. What the hell did they do?
No, keep swaying. It's funny. Look at your hair.
More than likely, someone at YouTube pushed out an update.
Nice.
Didn't test it. We're the beta testers.
Oh, yeah, Lord Kane's 7 months. There you go. So, yeah, YouTube's having issues,
we're the ones who have to now put up with the nonsense all day. It'll probably run like crap, and there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to sit here and suffer because they don't know how to run their business. You know,
you rely on
push another update out that doesn't work and breaks the site. Congrats.
I don't get it, dude. This is so annoying when he does this.
Congrats.
Bro. It's a website he's been relying on for like half his life almost, damn near. And you're really going to talk about it this way? Like, just move on then if you hate it so much. I don't get it. There's other options that you could have and should have had by now. Streaming this long on the internet.
This is great. Okay. You know, someone tipped $1. They says, if you don't start using Rogate now, you'll go completely bald and look like Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's great. That is absolutely great. Oh, no.
You want to play the fucking game?
I'll lean into it then. I'll get the 2 big hair buns only in the back of my head. Right. And I'll grow out my fingernails and I'll start wearing a red long robe and I'll start
make it even more
like that.
Unfunny.
You can call me Dracula. Dracula side Phil, DSP.
What? Dracula?
You think I care about this shit? I'm him.
Dracula?
I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Huh? What?
Dracula side Phil? Perfect. I actually like this idea. I think I'm going to be Dracula for my latter years of streaming.
All right.
I'm going to purposefully do it. Sounds like a plan.
Ask me if I care about this shit, because I don't give a shit.
Stop. Oh my god. Look at what he does. Ear pick. That's like in the ear canal. That's in the hole. Down to the legs. Wipes it. Right on the pants. Right on the jammies.
672 says, so they are producing the hardware. Is the fault of devs publishers for not getting us the games to run at that quality, or is it the fault of Sony Micro for high expectations for consoles? I mean, I don't think there's a problem with console hardware right now. I really don't. Even the Series S, because here's why. My wife has played many games on the Series S that run beautifully at 1080p, 60 frames per second with tons of detail. Destiny 2 is one of them. That game runs gorgeous on the Series S.
Bro, it's like a fucking 8-year-old game.
That it runs fine. Certain games run absolutely fine on the Series S.
That's not a new game, though.
That's no problem. but certain ones can't. Braak with Wukong can't.
Braak. Look at how he butchered this one.
Series S, no problem, but certain ones can't. Braak with Wukong can't. Why?
Braak with Wukong can. Braak with Wukong Kang.
Why?
One more time for the culture.
Can't. Braak with Wukong can't. Why?
Braak with Wukong
Why?
Kang.
I don't understand. I mean, explain that. There are gorgeous games on that console. Superb. So that's what I mean. Is it a dev thing? I don't know. I wish I had the technical knowledge. I don't. You know, I don't have the technical knowledge to talk about it. No, Destiny is not 30 frames per second on console. Destiny 2 is full 60 frames on the Series S. My wife's been playing it.
It's an 8-year-old game.
It's absolutely amazing looking.
Relax. Wow, I'm playing Super Mario Bros. At 60 frames, 4K.
And that's the point I'm making. If everyone is
my modded Xbox in dev mode. Whoa, that's crazy.
That this console gen, the Series S, is what's holding everything back. Because when they do cross-platform, it needs to be designed down for the Series S and then upgraded for everything else. How do games run great on it? I'm staring at current gen games running beautifully on the console.
All right.
So tell me another one, right? I just don't get it.
You ain't seen 10 bands in your life, shit.
Holy shit, King Sly.
I want to know your name.
Dude, the legend, the guy.
I am Gothic. I am World of Warcraft. I am Tekken 3.
I'm him.
That's you.
I've been him. I will continue to be him.
The King Sly T. In the chat. Big ups for the 10, man. Bang, bang. I don't have your things, but thanks, man. Big ups. Hold up, I think I do. Shit.
No, you say Destiny 2 is last gen, but Destiny 2 is optimized for current gen. That's probably why it runs so well on the Series S.
It's an old game, man. It's a really
If
old
you play
game.
Destiny 2 last gen, it runs at choppy 30 frames. I know because I did. I played it on PS4, and it wasn't very good. But on current gen hardware, it's actually really impressive.
Shit like that. Burnell, what's happening? He's really quiet today.
Everyone is so upset at YouTube right now. They're trying to chat, and I guess it's not working half the time. People are very upset at YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. I hope it clears up, because as you know, when I play Fallout, you know, being interactive is a big part of the experience during Fallout streams. So I hope we can talk. It's going to suck if it doesn't work.
Bang, 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 bang.
Am I going to stream the PC transition? How exactly would I do that? How would I stream the PC transition?
From your phone.
You can't stream until you've transitioned.
Please do a phone stream. Can we get another phone stream?
Understand that, right? Like, when you're going from one PC to another, and you're getting all... How could I stream in OBS if none of the settings are set up to stream yet? What are you talking about?
Oh my god. Please do it from your phone. That would be so much fun. That would be the best day ever.
Geesh, Gentronic says I had to try 3 times to get a single message through the chat right now. Ugh.
Oh man, this is a really slow one today.
I'm sorry, guys. I hope the chat starts working. Stream from my phone? No, I'm not going to stream from my phone.
Why not? No.
I have very bad reception in my house. As I've told you guys.
What?
Like right now.
Plug an Ethernet cable into your phone.
Claims I have 2 bars.
Get an adapter.
But I suppose I could use my wireless internet. I suppose that's true. I don't have to use my cellular internet. I could stream through the wireless network, and that's pretty strong.
Why would you not use your Wi-Fi? All right. Whatever. I'm so confused.
I'm so confused as to what just happened.
Why was his immediate thought to use his like cellular data instead of just
Can I
his
take
Wi-Fi?
a picture of my phone with my phone? Yes.
What?
I duplicate my phone. I go anyway.
What?
Alright. Seems like you guys oh yeah, I know all about a one-tap mute button for mics. Right now I can't do it. Maybe I'd be able to do that if I could use my Stream Deck, which works with Windows 10. Like a Stream Deck, you could program the buttons to do whatever you want, right? So maybe I could have just press the button, and then I can mute if I have to sneeze or burp or whatever.
What?
And I could press it again and unmute it.
You could already do that.
Right? Maybe I could do that. And I could press, certain transitions. Like instead of having to click over here to transition between scenes, I could have the scenes on the Stream Deck, so I could just push the buttons on the Stream Deck and jump around.
Dude, you can already do that with shortcuts.
Do stuff? That'd be pretty neat.
I don't understand why he's trying to sell gimmicks. Like, he doesn't even do anything complicated. He doesn't even use sound clips or anything.
Do that way more than me sitting around here trying to click on little things. Actually having the Stream Deck
You
program
can
to do
already
stuff
do
would probably
that.
be really neat.
Oh.
And I can do that. I forgot totally. Having Windows 10, there's the kind of things I can do now. I just have to find the fucking Stream Deck in my closet there. I know I have it.
I'd like a Stream Deck.
Nuka-Cola today? Maybe. You guys want to do Nuka-Cola World today? We can.
I would do
We
some
finished
cool
Far Harbor.
stuff if I had a Stream Deck. I'd fuck around with it so much.
A belch muter would be an improvement. Yeah.
I'd be making fucking art house.
No, I'm not
streams.
playing Donkey Kong 64 ever again. Stop asking. I 100%ed it on purpose so I wouldn't have to ever play it again.
What? Yeah, Yamamoto.
All right, let's end the show. Let's get set up for Fallout, shall we? Thank you guys. Chill podcast today.
Damn.
And you learned all about my upcoming PC specs.
$7.
I'm sure we'll have lots more discussion about that moving forward in the future. I just received a $2 tip. To let you know, 4 years after the PS5 launch, we have a PS2 Classics on PS Plus complete with rewind and save states. Sly Cooper, Tomb Raider, Legend, and Star Wars Clone Wars.
He
Any pique
doesn't
your interest?
care.
No, I've already played Sly Cooper. Don't need to play that again.
Why
I don't
not?
really care about Tomb Raider Legend. That's not even a very great game,
Dude,
I don't
Sly
think.
Cooper is
and
a
Star
great
Wars Clone
game.
Wars, I don't know anything about it. I never saw the show. So I don't know anything about that
What?
either.
Okay.
It would be great if they actually put like a ton of games on there, but now they only have like 3. So
Whatever. Who cares? Oh boy.
okay. All right, guys. Thanks for a good show. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Let's get into Fallout. Tomorrow we'll have the
Holy
Nintendo.
shit.
$50 say I send a tape of me railing your Blair and Macamaril to DSP and give a troll some big bucks to send another one to DSP. Troll time.
Wait, what? Why would you gotta read this again? Thank you, Lord Kane, for the 10,
Nintendo Direct
dude.
to talk about. The Nintendo Direct is
You
tomorrow
should
at
do
7
that.
a.m. Pacific time. So I'd be more than happy to get caught up on that and talk about that tomorrow on the show, considering we've
pretty
played 0
confused.
Switch games this year
As to what just happened.
so far.
But,
It'll be nice to
Lord
get
King, big
something
ups
in
to
mind to play, right? So thank you guys so much.
It would be funny,
See
I'm
you
sure.
Tuesday.
Great. Unrecorded part, my favorite part.
Oh my god, excuse me.
There you
Sorry,
go.
guys. I'm
You get gold
belching
dust like that.
uncontrollably. If only I had a belch mute button. But I don't.
Oh my god. Look, yo, speaking of a child asking for his parents for something, check this out. This is the textbook example.
My god, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'm belching uncontrollably. If only I had a belch mute button. But I don't.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't have a belch muting button as of yet. I'm sorry. Maybe one day.
You do, though.
Maybe with the Stream Deck, right? That's what I
Dude.
mean. Stream Deck.
Holy shit.
Coming
dude.
up.
I have a keyboard look myself. I'm
It'd be
muted and
cool.
I'm unmuted.
I'm going to talk about the Nintendo Direct. I'm not going
Now
to
you can't hear me. Now you can hear me.
react to it, but I am going to talk about
This
what
is
happened.
this is almost like I have a hotkey set up myself, and I can mute myself whenever I want to. Wow, look at this. This is crazy. Look at that. It's not rocket science. I don't even have a Stream Deck, DSP. How am I doing that? How am I muting myself? I don't know, dude.
I usually do. As long as there's stuff in there that interests me, I talk about the stuff that would be interesting to me.
I need a new PC.
I hope that there's
I need a new PC with a Stream Deck to mute myself in the way I just muted myself.
Was this year that interests me from Nintendo, or else
What's
the
a
fucking point
hotkey?
of
I
having
don't know.
Switch, right? You always hope there's something coming out of a game dev company every year that you would enjoy. Maybe that's wishful thinking. I don't know.
What?
From Nintendo. Oh, my webcam is slightly off.
Great.
There we go. That's better.
Like the Stream Deck too. I can't wait for him to set it up and then change scenes with the Stream Deck, and then he still has to adjust his camera. Because the problem is, he just copy pastes his webcam source. All he does is copy paste the webcam source in different scenes. So it's always a different size because he keeps resizing the same source. So he's going to get the Stream Deck and then complain that it's not working the way it's supposed to be working.
Okay. No, I'm not covering it live. It's 7 a.m., dude. There's no way I'm getting up at 7 fucking a.m. to cover a 40-minute Nintendo Direct. That'd be stupidity.
7 a.m.
All right, guys, I'm just going to
That's like ungodly hours.
briefly go use the restroom.
That's insanity.
True, and then we're going to jump back into Fallout 4, so please be patient. I'll be right
Cool.
back, and then we'll start. Okay, cool.
He's going to use the restroom. What's he saying? His lips are moving. Okay. Let's see. Let's go forward. We're gonna see this unrecorded. Only $8 in tips, guys. You gotta step it up. You have to buy in. He needs your buy-in. Brunel? There we go.
So, someone sends me an article about all these different USBs.
What?
And it's like, USB 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, and then the different criteria of the 3.2 and the different qualities. But by the way, they're all exactly the same, so it's okay, don't worry. This capture device should work at all qualities through every USB. And it's like, I'm reading, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my head is about to explode. I was like, what is up with modern technology? How could 3 different USBs be the same?
I don't know. Maybe if you, like, read the article, maybe you would understand it more.
I don't get it.
Know. I don't get it, but I didn't read the article.
I don't understand anymore.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry you guys are getting chat errors. You guys are all saying you're having chat errors, right? I haven't. Let me test mine.
Let me test mine.
My chat works. My chat is flawless. My chat is flawless.
You're not using the chat, like, often.
I apologize, guys. By the way, I'm going to test the audio right now because yesterday I was having audio issues with this controller.
Nice.
And I'm wondering if that's going to persist today. If so, I might go over to a different controller.
Did he just break another controller?
Obviously, I don't want to have audio issues playing games, but I was having audio issues with that YouTube app.
How does this guy break everything?
We'll see.
What is this no signal? What's happening? Whoa.
Sounding okay for now. We'll see in a sec.
What
when
is
it actually loads?
Oh, whenever it loads, it gets a... No. What is happening? What the fuck?
Oh, come on. This fucking capture device is pissing me off now. Stop this bullshit.
I'm
Okay.
so confused. Dude,
Sounds fine
he could have done
to
this
me.
as he was talking. Of course, though, he needs to waste your time right now. It's always fun.
Do something for you? Nick. What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what?
Now he's talking and giving a story conversation. Great. Looks good. No, it sounds good. So I think that the audio issues are the YouTube app exclusive. For some reason, like the YouTube audio playing through the app on Xbox has issues. But I have no issues with the game audio. I don't have any of the popping or the problems I had with the distorted audio yesterday. So weird. All right, guys, you ready to resume? And by the way, let me know how it sounds
I'm ready,
when we start
dude.
here, how the volume levels are, okay?
I'm very ready.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
I don't care. We're going live.
Brown.
Let's see.
That's
What's
what
happening.
trust gets you. Wow. Offer a stim pack.
Let me help you first. I had a stim.
Yeah, we're not going to watch this.
I'll be fine. Save it for my wife and kid.
I have like 350 stim packs. It's okay. You can still have it.
Okay, shut up. I don't care. Okay, I do want to check out one thing. I hope it's okay if I watch this. I guess I haven't asked for permission. But the stream with Brian, the interview, there's like 17 parts because it kept getting cut off. I'm going to see if I can check it out for a little bit. I hope this is okay proper.
I have Comcast too, but it doesn't give me these issues.
Yeah, there's
a part that I
this
want.
Is my first stream back from moving apartments and stuff like that, so I don't know what's going on with everything. Like everything's working. My internet connection's fine everywhere else.
Okay,
but
wait. This is where I wanted.
Trying to victim spin things. He tries to tell people he has 2 big bills here, 2 big bills there.
So, in case you don't know, for whatever reason, this is Brian. His friend, Brian, quote-unquote friend. He played Street Fighter with him, Apex, Destiny 2, maybe some other things that I'm missing out. And he calls him his friend. And there's a part I want to get to where he gets asked, is DSP your friend? And I want to hear that.
Something has gone wrong. For instance, something went wrong. Somebody apparently stole a car tire off of their vehicle. And it's usually these guilt trips that come with it. Even as something as simple as telling his audience that he needs to show up, they need to contribute, and that means money, view and like his streams and videos, and talk to him. He gets really mad if you don't talk to him about the game. You saw the whole steak rant, right?
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, this is just tip of the iceberg stuff. I mean, As somebody who would you consider yourself his friend at this point?
My friend Brian.
Friend is a very loose term that's being thrown around. I can't really call him my friend. That's hard. Is he a internet associate? A friend in that sense? Absolutely. But I can't sit here and say like, oh, he's on the same level as my friends that I literally played Street Fighter with the other night. That's not, no. The term friend is thrown around way too much. That's no.
Would he benefit from actually having a friend? Somebody who's going to be cut and dry with him at this point?
Yes, and
you can't have any.
I'm gonna break it down for you. So this is something that I feel like had Phil not kind of put himself into this bubble, right? And he would have allowed exactly what he'll call me his friend or whatever. Fine. If he would have allowed people to tell him when his shit stinked way back when, which is why he kind of sent that email like, disappeared and blah, 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 blah. Had that not happened.
Wait, what?
Sure, I would have been up for the friend terminology. Absolutely. But with that being said, you close yourself off. You put yourself into this box. Friends do what? They tell you when you're being a dumbass. They tell you when you're making good decisions. They tell you when you're making bad decisions. That's what a friend does. He doesn't allow his friends to do that. So, yes, he would benefit from having friends, but he doesn't because he doesn't allow it to happen.
I don't know. He's also not capable of it. The few friends that he actually had, I mean, I covered that shit for like 12 hours. He can't keep a friend. It's just not possible. Anyways, that's really interesting. I mainly just wanted to see that. I'll link his channel though if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah, I like that answer. That's well said. I really appreciate that because.
But yeah, I don't know. Do people hate Brian? I don't know. Personally, I don't really care if he plays with DSP. I really don't. Whatever. He's just kind of using him to prop himself up. Whatever. I don't think there's a problem with that, especially in this space. It's just entertainment. If you wanted, it's entertaining. People laughed with the Brian stuff. It made DSP look really awkward and Brian like a normal guy. So personally, I just don't really care if he plays with them or not.
Made some good, solid friends over the internet, and I'm sure you have too. And you probably still play video games with them on the nightly, if not whenever you can get a session in, being you work a 9 to 5. Do you think your friend group over
helping
that
Phil?
You try to jump in with Phil? Do you think that they would?
I don't really see how he's
gone on that stream and partied up with Phil.
So here's what I did. I hit my friends up. Really good players. These are tournament people that would probably have destroyed him way more than I fucking did.
Yeah, Rapunzel.
They all were down to get into a lobby with him. And they weren't going to troll him. They weren't going to be assholes. They were just going to get on a mic and we were all just going to shoot the shit like gentlemen.
Oh, shit.
And play Street Fighter. It was going to be a damn good lobby. My one friend Eric that y'all might have seen me playing the other night, really good player. He wanted to play. Unfortunately, people fell asleep. All of my friends have 9 to 5 jobs, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's streaming full time. So we were definitely going to come with the content for you guys. We were definitely bringing it. And Phil was down to do the lobbies actually, which surprised me.
Damn.
I was actually very surprised that he was actually open to do it.
I mean, I would be surprised too, because most of the time if somebody got on a live mic with Phil and were able to talk to him and interact with him, like you did on the other stream, he seems very alien. He comes off as kind of just socially stunted. It might be from just years of being shut in his own little world of a hug box on the internet. But I think he only gets out 1 day a week into the real world at this point. Socially, do you think that this hurts him?
It does.
Oh,
Oh, you got a cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, cat.
Yeah, I got a couple
Did
of
you
them.
charge did you charge your chat money to see him?
No, I did not charge my chat any money to see any of my cats.
I will forever make fun of that.
You should. I
And
mean,
like I said, I've said this to him. I will forever make fun of that. That shit was crazy.
you should. It's
But-
insane, and it's
I wonder
not
what DSP said to
the one
that.
time he's ever done anything like that. He used to run different things through his whole Patreon about trying to get a camera and doing certain playthroughs for people, and he pulled the ripcord on them. Be like, oh,
Damn.
I can't play Mario Sunshine because I already played 3 Mario games. Or, hey, my wife's going to show up on stream, which
2KJ.
happened for the first time in like 5 years. We finally saw his wife show up.
Oh shit.
And
They talk about his wife
she gained
now?
some weight. She gained some weight, and that's just her choice. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on
I've
with that.
seen a picture on somebody's Twitter.
I'm sure you might see a few more pictures
Definitely
after
looks
tonight.
different.
Yeah, she does. Do you think it's a stressful situation to deal with Phil on a day-to-day basis with your own interaction? Was it pretty simple, or was it
this is a
him
good question.
demanding from you? Did it feel like that at all?
No, he never demanded anything. When it came to him asking for things or trying to set stuff up, he was very nice, very respectful. No issues with that. He was always really respectful to me. The only
I know what that is too. He's very fake. DSP is a very fake person. He'll be on his best behavior when he doesn't have the power in the situation. He comes across as a very nice guy, very shy, very nice guy. But that's just because he's being really fake. He's just pretending, he's hiding who he actually is just to be nice to someone. Because with Brian, he's not friendly with them like he was with Rambo and Howard. He couldn't take advantage of them. So if he wants to play with Brian, he needs to be very nice and like walk on eggshells. He can't be who he really is, so that Brian doesn't get turned off by who he actually is.
negative thing I could say about him is that he like I said before, he puts himself into this bubble, and I don't know why. I understand trying to isolate yourself from the quote-unquote detractors, and trying to protect the people you deem as your friends or family or people you care about, so that the detractors... Go ahead.
I think my stream finished.
Oh, is it
for
fucked
whatever
up again?
reason. Yeah, but my OBS is still running. That's weird. It didn't even give me a warning or anything from that, so we should be fine. We should be fine. We should be still running. Yeah, we should be still good. I just looked over and all of a sudden it just said, hey man, like, you're running it down. Like, we were still good. Chat says we're good, so we're good.
Go ahead, Brian, go ahead.
Don't need any more
we'll finish
Comcast,
after this.
rug pulls anymore.
I'm curious what he has to say here.
Let's see here. So we talked about Cat. We talked
No,
about
he
streaming.
stopped talking.
What were your personal goals with your streaming? I
Personal
think
goals with your
that's
streaming.
something
Okay, I guess that's it. Big ups. I will send the channel because it's separated into a bunch of parts because the stream kept going down. Oh yeah, I'm getting chat errors too. Whoops. But yeah, there's the channel. If you're curious, it's AgentProper. Long time guy. Not videos, live. Here it is. It's separated into parts. If you're curious about it for whatever reason, it's a chat with Brian. You get maybe some insider info on what it's like to deal with him, what it's like to talk to DSP behind the scenes. But yeah, let's check out what he's doing real quick.
We're not doing that. It's business as usual here on DSP Gaming. We play
Let's see.
games, we
DSP, what are you doing?
You guys like it, you support it.
Nice. We're getting the non-reaction because he died.
For now? Hello? Mr. Brunel, you there?
Sure. Whatever you say. They blew themselves up.
There you go. I gotta say, I've said it before, I'll say it again. This non-reaction is one of my biggest pet peeves with DSP. Something happened, I die, non-reaction, reaction. Looks at camera, blinks, 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 blinks. Very funny. It gets funnier the more he does it too. I'm laughing my ass off. You got the whole chat laughing. Anyways, I guess that's the stream, guys. Big ups, dude. Thanks for everything. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking if you liked it. Thanks for the member bombs, as always. And the super chats. Thank you so much. I'll be a little busy in the upcoming 2 weeks. Moving, actually. Like, homes and everything. So, might be more infrequent for me, but maybe not. We'll see. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Big ups, guys. Thank you so much.
How are you doing? This is how I'm doing.
Give me your
See you next
mailing
time.
address. I want to mail you a spoon.
Bye. I'll play you off.
I'm
Big ups,
tired of
guys.
people saying that because I am who I am, I can't eat shit out of my fucking ass. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass.
Thanks, chat.
And
Thank you.
lick
Thank you.
my
Thank you.
balls. Eat it.
Love, much love in the chat.
Eat it.
Eat it. Huh? Alright, see you guys. Thank you.
Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up.
Huh?
Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it.
Young out.
Kiwi Farms. I want to mail you a spoon. On a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist. Phil's a sexist. Phil's this, Phil's that. I am who I am. I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. What was that noise? Fucking eat it.
I am Gothic.
Oh, he's doing the meme. Oh, this is cringe.
I am
Eat
World
it.
of Warcraft.
Eat it. Eat it.
I am Tekken 3.
I'm him. I'm really him.
Well, you know, I'm gay.
Shut the fuck up.
Your mouth joint fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
Eat it.
Look at this guy. He looks so depressed.
Eat it.
Oh my god, I hate my